Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes.
Another good old-fashioned off-season three-man weave. Pierre's not here, but the rest of the guys are. How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Coming back from a vacation, it was needed. I'm feeling like one of them D Mills fresh manicure snaps. It was needed.
Okay.
Needed.
Did you hit the mountains at all?
No.
There's no mountains.
But there is mountains.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you can definitely get into some mountains in Vegas if you need to.
I don't know why you would though.
It's very hot though. So
Yeah.
it's because that's a desert. Those are desert mountains. Those aren't the ones that's in Denver. So
It's still like, for me, I'm a big architecture guy, like how stuff is built, especially because, I play my city skylines.
Yeah.
Vegas is one of them cities I could just stare at the buildings all day because it's like, how the hell did they make all this
It
shit
almost shouldn't exist.
in the middle of a desert, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't exist.
You got this giant ass fountain that's just like spewing. You got water shows, and it's just like, this is in the middle of a desert. There's not even a lot of like plants there that are living, plant land because it's not even the right damn place for
I'm
it.
sure we told this story before, but it's so much of a desert that one of the summers we were there was just a sprinkle of rain. And we were almost in a car accident because our Uber didn't know what to do when it was raining outside.
Yeah.
Like he almost spun out just lost control of his car just because it was raining.
that's crazy because that means his tires are like dog shit.
They're just not ready for it.
He got the ball tires.
Yeah, he just was prepared for just straight concrete, nothing else.
Nothing else.
His tires was like, woo.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you should be sorry, actually. Our lives are in your hand, buddy.
Yeah, when it does rain in Vegas, it usually floods. Like I've seen videos of like the streets being flooded. I'm like, that sucks. I wouldn't imagine going to Vegas and then now it's just flooded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy you had a good time.
Yeah,
Happy you had a
same.
good time.
Vegas always. I feel like it's hard to have a bad time in Vegas.
I've been there once where I had a really bad time.
We weren't feeling well.
Do y'all remember that time we went to that Caesar's Palace and I had like a
Oh yeah,
a full-on panic
you had a
/ anxiety attack.
Yeah.
That was the worst adventure I've ever been on. It was like the worst 7 hours of my life.
We were in an Uber too, so it's not like she's gonna walk out the Uber.
Yeah.
And it was like bumper to bumper. I'm getting anxiety thinking about it. Let's stop. Because you were gone and Pierre were gone, me and Darrick did the linear show yesterday and it was just us two.
I know.
And we've been doing this show for what, 7 years, 8 years? I forget exactly the number. And we've never done a two-man show before.
I know.
It was fire. I thought it was great.
It just had to be like one-on-one conversation.
It really
honestly.
was. Yeah.
It was. I thought it was really good
It was
conversation.
free flowing. We were making jokes. I'm just saying, if you missed the linear episode, tune in, man. We ain't got that many left for the season, so tune into this week.
Maybe next week we do Mike and Pierre.
Yeah, it's the last week of the season.
You
too.
might as well. Give y'all a day off.
Be sure to leave a like on the episode and subscribe. We got a lot to get into today. But before we get into that, Drop the Mic is back, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are upset because during the Darrick Rose episode, there was no Drop the Mic.
I know. They saying he stopped my drive.
They said he stopped the drive.
Oh, well, the drive ain't here no more, at least for right now. So. Today's Drop the Mic is, if you could watch any team since the 2000s for one more year, who would that team be?
So like a specific year in team?
Yeah. Not saying they played against the 2025 league.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, who would you rather see again?
Well, you were playing, I think, college football right before your trip. And because I'm kind of a sicko and I just miss basketball, like competent basketball, no disrespect to Summer League, that shit ain't competent.
Hey, bro, the Lakers played yesterday. Like I said, I could have watched the Lakers game, but I could have went to go see Superman. I went to go see Superman.
Smart decision.
I checked that box score.
Bronny hooped.
He had 17. You know how many points they had total?
No.
Bro, check the box. Just check the box score real quick to that shit, man. I'm so glad I didn't go to that.
All I know is that I was
so glad I didn't go to that.
Scrolling Twitter and people were upset because Dalton Connect doesn't stand out. They scored 58 points.
I had to recheck the score because I'm thinking, oh, my shit, they just ain't catch up yet. They scored that many points. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad.
Bronny had 15 and Cole Swider had 16. So they accounted for like half the team points.
You go check some Bronny highlights today.
No. I've seen the one highlight. I've been doing more highlight watching than full game watching. Either way, to get back to your original question, we were just sitting in Discord and I was like, man, I gotta figure some stuff out. And if you have an NBA.com like a League Pass subscription, not an ad by the way, they have like these different tiers where you can watch like classic games from all 30 teams. And I was rewatching, because this was like right after the Derrick Rose interview, Derrick Rose career high in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I missed the 2011 Chicago Bulls, dog.
Yeah,
it ain't much like it, man.
You posted that Boozer highlight.
Yeah,
and I
bro.
was like, he's definitely in the archives.
It's so good because they had like 3 games from that year because Derrick Rose won MVP. So of course he had a couple iconic games.
Was you in the stream? This was when we were watching some Derrick Rose. I forget like what specific game it was. We was talking about Derrick Rose or whatever, and one of the people in my stream says, I ain't never seen no Derrick Rose before.
Yes.
Well, you was in there, right?
Yeah, I was in there.
That's somebody that we well know in this community too. So that's a damn shame on you.
Well, it also hit me like 2 nights ago that some people that watch these episodes were born in the 2010s, dog. Like some of y'all are 13 years old, 14, 15. 2010s, bro? You miss KG? You miss Dirk's MVP season?
Mm-hmm.
You miss that's so
I mean,
nuts
the
to me.
OAS look at us and say we missed Jordan's 6 rings.
Yeah.
We missed Hakeem's
That was 4
rings.
years ago now,
Like,
though.
Because honestly, there's some shit you just can't control. I can't control when I was born.
Yeah, that was the last time I knew how to swim at conception.
I've seen you swim before. You didn't remember in freshman year?
Boy, the best thing that ever happened to me was that I didn't have to swim freshman year
You did it?
because I tore my shoulder.
Oh, it wasn't the D'Angelo thing, right?
No, I didn't have a hole in my ear
That shit still bothers me to this day.
because everybody has holes in their ears.
yeah,
dog.
is that a real thing?
I think he got a note that say he ain't have to swim, so
Because he had a hole in his
he had a hole in
ear.
his ear. But that team stands out for sure. But that's my own personal biases. Some of the great game Spurs, I feel like I overlooked in high school because they were like a boring team.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, was that ball movement. I feel like every year I rewatch the same YouTube video about that team where it's like Boris Diaw, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and the ball just doesn't stick for more than a second and it ends up being an open shot.
Yeah.
And they did some of the stuff that people look at now and hate, where it's like, I got to lay up at the rim, but let me kick it out to the corner. And then he go one more to an open 3-pointer. People get really upset about that in
That used
2025.
to be like real ball though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they still do it now. Well, it'll be a team account that'll tweet out like a clip from a team. It'll be like ball movement or watch the ball movement, and it's 4 to 5 people touching the ball and getting a great shot. Like that used to be the Spurs way.
Yeah.
That's just how they played ball. And Spurs used to be one of my favorite teams too, because I just loved how much they emphasized the corner 3. Like if you were on that team, you better be able to hit that corner 3, because when we swing it to you and you open, you got to be confident to knock it down. Like they just did a lot of things right. I thought they had really good development. Like they were really the model franchise for a lot of time.
Yeah, no. And they continue to get good fortune, good karma in the NBA between Tim Duncan, David Robinson, the Kawhi Leonard trade that was just Jordan Hill for Kawhi Leonard, and then winning the Wembanyama sweepstakes, and then being very close to getting Cooper Flag too. They just a really lucky organization, but I can't even say that they don't deserve it because they actualize a lot of the potential from the dudes. So, and they just traded for Kelly Olynyk, which is fire.
Yeah. One team for me is probably the team didn't defend anything, but the Denver Nuggets that had AI, Melo, J.R. Smith, when they were all really young, they would just put up a lot of points. They didn't defend anything, but offensively, they would definitely go out there and make you have to outscore them. Which is why they ended up 44 and 44 almost every year.
44 44.
41 and 41.
Okay.
44, 44.
My bad.
Extra games going on.
41 and 41. But yeah, that one was probably one of my top favorites. Or either the one when they got Chauncey Billups in place of Allen Iverson. I don't remember what year that was, but that team ended up going to the conference finals and losing to Kobe in 6. That team was really fun because Chauncey somehow just bought the defensive DNA that team was missing, and somehow they got everyone to buy in to playing defense.
You are growing up. I remember you telling us that your favorite team of your childhood was the Denver Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
You don't mess with them no more? Like as far like what happened for them to fall out of grace as one of your favorite teams? If that's what I'm.
I think Derrick Rose getting drafted to the Bulls.
It's just like that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a Bulls fan because Derrick Rose.
That's surprising though, because I thut you was going to say that Nuggets team that was like 2013, 2014.
I like that team too.
Yeah.
The
That team was
Gallinari
deep.
team?
Gallinari, yeah. That's when George Karl won Coach of the Year, and then they fired him, and it was like it didn't make sense. his best player tore his ACL in the first round of the playoffs. What did you expect? Gallinari literally tore his ACL in the first round of the playoffs, and they ended up being a first-round exit as a 3 seed. But it's like, without Gallinari, you're just missing a lot. He was your number one option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this team had no business winning almost 60 games, man.
Oh, the 2013 one?
Yeah, 2012, 2013. So they got their starting unit for majority of the season.
It's Ty Lawson.
Was Ty
Aaron
Lawson at the
Afflalo.
1. Oh, you want to try to guess it?
Is it Ty Lawson or Afflalo, right?
Afflalo's not there yet.
Is this
At the 2, it was
This is not a guy you normally think about.
Wilson
Randy
Chandler.
Foy?
Not Randy Foy.
Wilson Chandler. No, he's coming off.
He's coming off the bench this season.
Gallinari starting.
This guy you don't think about as a shooting guard, but he was like an all-star once upon a time. He actually is their
Iguodala?
Iguodala.
I thought
Iguodala's
Iguodala
at the
came off the
top.
bench.
No, he played and started all 80 games.
I could have sworn he played. Oh, maybe this night, not this year.
Maybe not.
I think the next year.
They had a couple teams that were nice with like
Iggy was coming off
where
the
they
bench.
didn't have no great player, but they had players like Gallinari.
They had so many good players. Who else is in the starting lineup?
Gallinari
Gallinari at the
obviously.
3.
Kenneth Faried
Costa
in there?
Kenneth Faried at the 4.
And
Costa
Kouf's
Kouf's at the 5. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the starting lineup. That team won 57 games, y'all.
That team was fast.
5th in offense, 11th in defense.
I thought George Karl did a good job with that team.
Yeah.
They did an amazing job.
He just unfortunately his best player tore his ACL in the first round, and then they fired him.
I remember when that happened, because that was like right after Derrick Rose tore his. That on Facebook, people was like, "Do not buy Adidas sneakers. Everybody wearing
Yes.
Adidas is tearing their ACL right now."
I remember that post. Like,
and then
legitimately.
I had just had the Derrick Rose ones, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
You know what? Gallinari back then was sneaky athletic too.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that he would like catch bodies. Like
Bro,
Gallinari was actually really good.
He's a center right now.
Yeah, I mean,
He used to be a small forward.
that's the way it goes. It's like as you
Yeah.
get older, you just jump up one position
But-
until you're out of the league.
But again, like he was a small forward that was like 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like he was 6'8".
Because he can actually handle the ball. He could
yeah.
shoot off the dribble. He
He
could
could
shoot
do
off
all
the
that.
catch. Gallinari was really good. It's just he tore his ACL, bro, and he just never was able to get back to who he was. And that shit hurt, man, because I really was a fan of Gallinari.
You know what? I mean, statistically speaking, he tore his ACL in the 2013 playoffs. He came back the 2014-15 season. He averaged 12. And then the year after that, he averaged 19, which is his career year. So he did officially get back. Can y'all name every team he played for?
Denver.
Denver,
Clippers.
OKC, Boston.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's go one at a time. Clippers, OKC. You said who?
Boston.
Never actually suited up for Boston. No games played.
So he was just on the roster.
Wizards is, yeah. Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yes, say it with your
Yeah.
chest. Atlanta, 2 years in Atlanta.
So I thought so.
Y'all forgot the biggest market he played in. How did he get
New
to
York.
Denver?
New York
City.
Yeah, New York.
Oh, true.
And I think y'all got 2 more teams that I haven't said. He played 6 games on one of these teams and 17 games on the other.
What do we got so
Wow.
far? We got New
Y'all
York,
got this
Denver.
Denver, New York, Atlanta. Y'all said OKC, the Clippers, and Washington, which is a good get because the Wizards, he didn't play there very long. He only played
But
20
that, I
games.
remember because that's the game he had to guard Joel Embiid as center. And I know that's probably
Well, he played for 3 teams that season, and one of
Damn.
them was the Wizards.
Damn. And one team he played 7 games.
6 games and 17 games.
I don't
6 and
remember those other
17.
ones.
6.
Both
6 and 17.
Central Division teams.
Central
Really?
Division.
So Pacers?
Nope.
The
Detroit?
Detroit Pistons?
Detroit for 6 games.
The Bucks?
Milwaukee?
And then Bucks for
Okay,
17
yeah. I
games.
kind of I
Oh,
vaguely remember
shit.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee's one I
Detroit,
remember
I
too.
don't remember.
I
If
don't
I'm not
remember
mistaken,
Detroit.
in Milwaukee, the brother was playing postseason minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, he had 20 minutes in one of these games versus Indiana. It's like, how the hell is Giannis supposed to win if Gallinari is his center right now?
Oh, man.
Guard Miles Turner. Now they got Miles Turner, so it's
Yeah, they don't no longer have to deal
Also,
with
he
it.
just to me his name kind of just stood out too. Danilo Gallinari,
the
Yeah.
Rooster.
the Rooster.
Come on, man. No better than the Rooster, man.
Come on now.
Yeah, no, Gallinari.
Ty Lawson also was
His
really
career's
good, man.
probably over. He didn't play at all last season.
No, he didn't.
So he's probably, and
Right.
that's a good career when
Yeah.
you really think about it.
He probably go overseas.
He probably
think
could.
so?
He could if he wanted to. It's just a matter of do you want to play more
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah.
Because his accolades are not very great. But it's like you play 14 years in the NBA, regardless of how successful you were. That's a long time, man.
Yeah, no, 14 years is a long. Not everybody's gonna make it to the Big 20. That's a rare company. So if you can make it to 10 and get your life insurance and that insurance policy for the rest of your career, the rest of your life, I mean.
That's the real catch. Can you get to 10? Because like our boy Tony Snell couldn't get to 10. He was at
The
9
9.
and some change. It's like somebody signed him, and obviously he's got medical issues
Yeah.
with some of his kids, so he really needed that. And no team did him a favor, man. He's playing for the Maine Ants, Mad Ants.
Yeah.
Who I think they rebranded. I don't think they're the Mad Ants anymore. I think they're just the Maine Celtics. But nobody wanted to just give him a little 10-day. I think it counts. Give him a 10 days.
Yeah, nobody wanted to
It's
sign.
$300,000 for you as an NBA team. That ain't really nothing. To answer your question, I did just Google forgotten NBA teams, and this team ranked number 1 defensively in 2009, 2010. It is the Bobcats.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
They had a lineup of DJ Augustine, Raymond Felton, Raja Bell. Oh, these are just the players on the team, not their lineup.
I
I'm
thought I was
sorry.
gonna say.
Gerald Henderson, Gerald Wallace, both of the Geralds.
Yep.
Larry Hughes, Steven Jackson, Boris Diaw, Nazi Muhammad, and Tyson Chandler.
I remember.
Oh, that was
They-
I could
they
see
had-
that
they
being
was
the one
scrappy as
defense.
hell.
Yeah, I could
They
see
was-
it being in the one defense.
That Gerald Wallace was a menace.
And then you got Tyson Chandler on the back end. Oh yeah, that's good.
Nazi Muhammad ready to throw hands whenever you need him to. Another team that came up, 2014, 2015 Atlanta Hawks. They started off the season 17-0.
Is that
That's the one that won. That's the number 1
Is that
Seahawks,
number one
right?
Seahawks?
Mm-hmm.
But that's so crazy because still nobody in the world thought they was going to do something.
Yeah.
They
Even-
could have
even the
won
most-
75 games. We would have been like, nah.
Even the most optimistic Hawks fan was like, we not getting past Braun. I don't care. We just won't be able to get past Braun. But I like a team camaraderie type of team, man.
I do too.
Win by committee.
It's just rare you see those teams win championships.
2007
You
Utah
almost had a
Jazz.
team do it. They got to the finals.
2007 Utah Jazz had 3 All-Stars.
Carlos Boozer,
Yep.
Darren Williams,
Yep.
and Emeka Okafor.
Mm,
No, is it
Meta Okor is what you
Meta
mean.
Okor?
Yeah.
Why did I say?
They sound similar,
I said
but I knew
Okafor,
what you was
my
going.
bad.
I knew you was going. They also had AK-47, D. Fish, Matt Harbringer, and then like rookie season Paul Millsap. They won 51 games.
Shout out D Fish, man.
Shout out D. Fish, man. D. Fisher's got around in the NBA, bro.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like he played for almost every single team, and he was impactful.
I remember we was at the combine and we seen him coaching.
Yeah. Who else did we see coach? It was somebody. Oh, we saw Roy Hibbert coaching one year.
We saw
That's
Kendrick
That's
Perkins?
when, bro, he was talking to like the group of players, and that's when we were doing some shit, and I yelled, and y'all was like, bro, be quiet, be quiet. They talking.
Oh yeah. I
five-time
remember.
champion.
Literally on my way here, I was thinking like, maybe next summer I should do like summer camp. Try to get into some summer camps as a coach.
Oh, to coach.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I thought she
Yeah,
was trying to
no.
play. It's like, damn.
I might have to volunteer at the WA, do some coaching.
Yeah, man, it's cool because I mean, I feel like people are always looking for more hands when it comes to teaching the kids sports. That would be pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I think I would be interested in doing that, whether it's football or basketball.
I would do that shit also to help myself just get active, if that makes sense
Yeah.
too.
That's a real thing.
Would you want to coach the guards or the bigs?
I would coach anybody. I think I could do both.
Do you do both?
Yeah. I mean, it's depending on the age, it's basically fundamentals.
Yeah,
He is,
I was thinking like
That's all it is.
if I was, they would probably assign me to the bigs naturally, and I was like, I would.
Bro, you the coach.
What if you right? Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but like I probably wouldn't go into it.
You're not gonna be no head coach, but like,
Yeah, I
you're,
wouldn't
you're
be the-
helping out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they
Some
would
of the
probably
signs of the
say,
bigs.
Derek, you got the bigs.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad they do that. I don't want you working with the guards.
What would you teach the guards?
Just basic.
He gonna be
Ball
trying to do
handling.
like the ball handle drills, and he gonna come out looking like
Gonna be
Kendrick
Kendrick
Perkins.
But you know what's funny? I would also try to teach the bigs to handle the ball. Like I wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't try to put the bigs into one box.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
would be like, in the NBA now, we're seeing a lot of generational skilled bigs. Skill can take you far. Even if you don't continue growing, you still always have
I
your
think I
skill
would
to
do
rely
like
on.
that, depending on, because you only have so much time, especially for a high school or
Yeah.
whatever practice or whatever. But like, if I was doing high school and I had that situation and I had the ability to control, I would probably do it where I would try to split it up.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
think there would be, say we have 2 hours, 2.5 hours to have our practice. I'd probably do like an hour of time where and maybe not every practice, but an hour of time where everybody's doing the same skills.
Yeah,
Same skill level, like drills and stuff like that. I still think you should split it up just because, we've seen, from our high school team, there were some
Yeah.
people that you didn't want dribbling the ball.
Yeah, no.
That you was like, you know what? get your ass on the block. So like I can see this put up, but of course you do want to get everybody's skill level up.
It also is bad because you'll see a kid who's 6'2" and be like, "Yep, you got to play center," and then he's 18 and he's only 6'3" now.
Yeah.
He just stopped growing, and this whole time he's been a center. And if you really want to play basketball, 6'3" just not gonna cut it as a center.
Yeah.
So let's be diverse. We should just do one of these off seasons. Just do an enjoy /NOTB
basketball camp.
camp AAU team. Just something cool.
I think
An
a basketball
AAU
camp
team?
would be.
That would be crazy.
We can make it like a mini mock, a mini doc.
Yeah, we could. We
Just
really
make sure
could.
all the kids and their parents sign waivers. We film the practices, and I think that's something that can easily be done, and it won't cost us more than just a few grand.
Yeah.
Honestly, and like, I think we underestimated how many people would try to come.
Yeah.
People like ask me,
Even
now,
people that
like,
don't know us, if you put up signs that say 13 to 15-year-old AAU teams,
Yeah,
I mean, all it takes is really one tweet,
yeah.
and then you'll have 100 people signing up.
We just gonna have that
gonna
one.
look out.
We gonna have the next Jordan just at the he just running it up, not even making it fun for everybody else.
Hey, we gonna need one.
it'll be fun to watch 100 people at tryouts.
This what we gonna do
You
too.
just
then
cut
we-
people on the first day.
And you really gotta
He
really,
4'7", cut him.
This what we doing too. We gonna have like a big old warehouse too.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna put it in the warehouse. I'm gonna bring the grill in there. I'm gonna be grilling for everybody.
Okay.
So we gonna
Make it
have
in
hot
there.
dogs,
Yeah.
burgers, too. We gonna have everything rocking.
Well, our next contract got to be a lot more for us to have a big ass warehouse. I tell you that.
Yeah, because where you getting the warehouse from?
Yeah.
We renting it out.
But you know what? Before we picked this spot, there was one spot, I don't want to say where because I would love to still go there, where it basically was like a warehouse with like a big ass back room where we would put the set, and then I wanted to do like a simulator, just a real
Yeah.
content warehouse, and hopefully one day that actualizes. But it's not out of the realm of possibility, you know. Just be on the lookout, man. It's an important year for us. All right. I do want to talk some summer league, though. I know y'all say y'all haven't been too completely tapped in, but there are a few players in my mind.
Chris Youngblood.
I'll talk about Chris Youngblood. Go
Been
ahead.
hooping. Been absolutely doing his thing. I thought just watching OKC, I kind of don't want to see AJ Mitchell and see what he was doing. Like, obviously, I think AJ Mitchell, probably shouldn't even play in the summer league. Like,
Agreed, yeah.
he just looks too good. But Chris Youngblood is low-key kind of stolen the show. He's just been getting the buckets.
He's
He's been averaging like
averaging-
20.
He's averaging exactly 20 on 64% shooting, 61% from three. It's like, what the hell is going on? They got the other guy from Iowa, Barnes-Inner.
Oh, yeah.
He's been,
He's like a forward, right?
yeah, he's
Okay,
just
yeah.
basically playing every passer lane, picking pockets. He's doing everything. And, you know, he was somebody, I wish Christian was here in the room, but somebody had put his name on the radar. It's like, you got to look out for this dude to me. And I was like, I ain't worry about that. Nah, he looked like a real NBA player. And a lot of times when I watch Summer League, it's like year two players taking the jump. I want you to look like you shouldn't be here right now. And then like those young second round picks, undrafted players, do they look like real NBA players? And that guy looks like he can be on an NBA team.
Khalil Weir looked good yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They had a really good game yesterday. It was a close game against
They played the
I can't-
Hawks.
I think it was the Hawks. I can't remember, but they got
I
their
think
first
Celtics.
summer league game.
Was
Celtics,
it
yeah. Because Jordan Walsh was on the court. Yeah, the Celtics. Jordan Walsh is not. That was funny. They put up a graphic. He was shooting like 34% from the field in summer league.
Yeah. It's a
There's-
couple guys like that.
There's some players that I feel like their value really shows when they're alongside
talent.
other NBA talent.
Yeah, like y'all
Like
was talking about Andre Jackson is playing for the Bucks, and I was like, he's not a
I'm not
he's
expecting
not a
him.
summer league takeoffer.
Yeah.
Like he's a I'm good around other talent type of guy.
I show my value. Yeah.
He's a complimentary guy more than
Yeah.
anything. The guy that's been, here's some huge standouts. Cal Filipowski has been on like
He's been,
white Jesus over there.
yeah. I mean, they played the Spurs yesterday, and
Yes,
he
they
started
did.
off like 4 for 4. Like he was low key torching them, and he is actually really nice. I mean, last year he had a good year, so like him just keep getting better is showing that like the Jazz do have a list some over there.
So he fell in the draft for some off the court stuff, if y'all remember, allegedly. And he hit a big shot yesterday, and then the dude from the Spurs hit the shot to send it to overtime, Minix. But when Filipowski hit the shot, he's in the crowd saying, "This is my shit." And I'm thinking like, are you supposed to be able to say that?
He can say that
Are you sure?
because he's been torching in summer leagues. So
But no, I'm just meaning about like, is he allowed to say that? He said it 117 different times after making that shot. But he's been amazing. I was really watching Jazz mostly for like Cody Williams.
Did you like anything?
Walter Clayton Jr. He looks so much more relaxed this summer league versus the regular season last year. And I think that matters. I feel like last year he was just trying to be full gear all the time. And that's just not smart to play basketball that way.
I would like for him to add a little bit of strength to his game.
Yeah.
I just feel like he gets knocked off his spot easily. Like he can't get to his spots like that. And when he does get to the rim, it's just tough.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure that he is like a real NBA player, but it's still too early to know.
It don't matter because they paid. They rich.
Yeah, let my brother get a Supermax contract. I'm sharing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool. I'll be at the games. Let this not work out for me.
Like, ain't you supposed to have a game in Utah? Like, nah, bro.
They didn't cut me, bro. We gonna have to split that max.
The NASA still he got cut and he still be sitting courtside.
Yeah, they say he might get signed again if they can't fill that roster spot.
So yeah,
let's come back to the league, get your brother. Another guy, Drew Timme.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Timme went from a dude that was like, man, he been in college for 100 years. He finally got the call up last year for the Brooklyn Nets. Had a couple decent games, but I think it was Jokestar who made the tweet like the Brooklyn Nets are insane because they got 4 people on the court that don't want to shoot. And their whole objective is just give the ball to Drew Timme. Drew Timme's been making the most out of those minutes. Midas Buzelis had 2 back-to-back really good games. Shout out to him, and he's
probably about to get shut down.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
He been open.
He looks so good that it's like, yeah, we lost Nique Alexander Walker, but we got Terrence Shannon Jr. right here. I think that's pretty dope. More people. Kobe Buffkin hasn't shot it very well, but I've been very impressed. I hope that this is the year that he can really play because he's been in the league for this is his 3rd season if I'm not mistaken, but he hasn't played a lot. He's been like between G League and DNPs, and again, he hasn't shot it well, but he's been getting to the foul line. He's been playmaking really well, and that's a team that's going to need some off the bench creation from a guard spot, and I think that if some of this translates, then he can be in a rotation.
Was Terrence Shannon Jr. supposed to be a lottery pick before he had the court case?
I'm not sure.
I'm not. He definitely failed because of it, though.
Yeah, I know the court case.
He also was super old coming out, too, so that played against him. But I'm sure it played
I didn't know where
part.
his value was because he was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So.
JB, I think you hit it like right on the head with Kobe, though, because what we're going to dive into it more later, but one of my questions for the Atlanta Hawks is like, who's going to run that backup PG spot?
Oh my
they
God,
got a lot of guards. They got a lot of guards.
We got the same
but
questions.
they don't have no true PG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of all good
outside
teams
Trae
need
Young.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, I basically have the same question. What happens to the offense once Trae Young's on the bench?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that it is Nique Alexander Walker time to be the lead guard? I know Luke Kennard has done some of that throughout the last couple of years of his career. Or will it be Kobe Buffkin, who would be just a blessing and if he can come in and play real minutes?
Yeah, honestly, it might just be by committee. It might just be like Jalen Johnson,
like split
Dyson
the minutes.
Daniels. Yeah, like they all kind of share primary ball handling responsibility when Trae Young is in there.
A couple more guys that I want to show love to real quick. I think this is your guy. Nique Clifford looks like the
Nique
fucking
Clifford.
man.
Hey, Nique Clifford, I'm happy. I didn't want to go to the Kings.
I haven't even really gotten to watch him yet.
Oh my God!
So I'm glad. I've seen Christian post that clip of him catching it the dunk, but I haven't gotten a chance to really watch it. I'm glad you're here, like y'all saying this because, again, I just thought he was one of the players with literally one of the highest floors.
Highest floor, okay.
That you could probably have just because he was so well rounded as a player. NBA body was like ready, and he was ready to go from day one. Like, I'm not mad that he kind of like not failed, but he slipped. Like, he's never going to be a lottery pick, but I was going to be happy with whoever got him in that back end.
And he's also like he takes pride in wanting to guard the other team's best player. He said that in the press conference, the pregame conference yesterday. He said, "My job is I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna guard the best player, and my job is to make sure that they have a hard night." And I was like, I like that mentality. I think that's going to be amazing for the Kings.
I'm going to check the box score. I don't even care about how many points he's kind of getting. I just want to see the surrounding stats because, again,
he doesn't miss, first of all. I don't know if he's missed a shot.
Did you see that baseline jump on Malawatch?
Bro, he's been doing everything.
Yeah.
He had
he showcased that in college, though.
His first game is 17-4-3. Second game is 19-12-5. And last night was 19-3-3. And he, like the Bulls
7 for
game.
8, 3 for 3 from the,
He's throwing lobs. He's playmaking and pick and roll, and he's making short roll. Like he's the screener, short roll reads. It's like bro, again, it's summer league. We overreacting, but golly,
But that's why I was super
that's a
happy
real player.
with them, because whenever they do get their shit together, they have complementary players that are ready to go.
Well, they're not ever gonna really get this.
Does that
Shit.
You
kind
never
of-
know.
If he continues to take off, how much is that? The Kings now can really determine what they want to play Keegan Murray.
Ooh.
It's a good point. Good point, because Nique Clifford coming, man. He coming for Zach's spot. He coming for DeMar. No, let me chill. Got love for y'all, baby. We got love for y'all.
Hey, he already got a nice mid-range game. He worked with 2 mid-range legends.
Yeah.
He finna really get in his bag now.
For better or for worse. A couple more names. Jase Richardson fell in the draft. Looked amazing so far. Tristan Da Silva hitting threes. One of my questions about the Orlando Magic has to do with that three-point shooting, obviously.
Same.
Tristan Da Silva coming in and hitting some shots. Really love what Jase has been able to do. I had one more name on my list. Who was that guy?
The
maybe I
Blazers
didn't.
center, what is it? Yang? What's his first name? I know his last name.
So
is Yang.
here's the thing. I don't fucking know. Because some places it is Young Henson. Some places it is Yang Hansen. Some places it is Hansen Yang. And some places it is Hansen Young. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But he can hoop.
Yeah, no, he can hoop. He's looked really good. That's why I had text you on the group chat. I was like, him and Donovan Clingan, it's gonna be a real battle for that center spot this year.
Yeah.
Because Yang, I'm gonna just call him Yang because I don't. His playmaking ability is there. Like he can really make nice reads out of that high out of that high
Post?
top of the key, yeah, and like really dime cutters and hit shooters, and it's like, and he's a good finisher at the rim too. So it's like he could do a lot for your offense that maybe Donovan can't bring, but Donovan, and also he's a good shot blocker too. Like I think there's
Sound
gonna
like
be a
you
real
sold
battle.
on him.
It's gonna be there's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle, man. It's gonna be similar to Nurkic and Jokic in Denver.
But you seen how that turned out, right?
And yeah, who's saying he's going to be the Jokic?
Might be the Jokic.
He might be
Back
the Jokic.
Blazer fan?
He's on the way, baby. Last guy was this guy. Last night, I don't think he played well. He was one of 9. But Kobe Bryant,
Yep.
liked him in college.
Yep.
One of the best shooters in the class, if not the best shooter. Him and Chaz Lanier. The first couple games, he looked pretty electric. Not just off the catch, but off the bounce as well, which is something I guess I didn't really anticipate too much. If we did the draft thing that we normally do, the pre-draft when we interview the guys, Pierre always asks the questions like, what is something you can do that you weren't able to showcase in college? And I'm pretty sure Kobe Bryant would have been like just off the bounce creation.
Yep.
Because he's been doing that in summer
But
league.
you know what though, KB? That shot's so nice. He don't care about that bounce because he's finna be playing next to Jalen and Devin Booker and them. And if he catch that ball wide open, you got a good
up.
feeling that it's probably going in the way he's shooting that ball.
And lastly, Johnny Furphy caught a fucking body yesterday.
Nasty body.
That dude with no
on
facial
Noah
hair.
Singay.
Yeah.
He still ain't got no facial hair. I ain't even seen him.
He's still a baby, man.
Damn.
No, Singay, man. You know what's so nuts about it? He just had such a great game.
He had a good game. He just got dunked on.
But
It
he
happened.
got dunked on, and that's all people care about. It's like, you're going to get got. Welcome to the league, young fella. Johnny Furphy destroyed that man, though.
Yeah.
But he looked good.
A lot of people's welcome to the
Couple
league
off
moment.
the dribble threes for Noah Singay.
Yeah, he did.
Uh-oh.
I had that on while I was folding clothes. I was like, okay.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, I'm not saying. But 2 back-to-back good games. Because the first game, y'all saw that in me in the text chat, I just wrote out, it's just Summer League. It's just Summer League a million times. Because he did the same behind the back move and got ripped up 4 times. I'm like, no. He going to play for the Windy City Bulls all season long. And the last 2 games, I was like, oh, okay, there's an NBA player in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes with these young guys, that first summer league game is kind of a whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think some of them are kind of caught off guard. You even see with the top picks, sometimes they just don't come out that hot. Like Cooper Flag didn't have an amazing first game.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came
He
out in an
got
amazing
locked
second.
up, didn't he?
I won't say he got locked up.
He got locked up, didn't he?
Ronnie ain't.
Nah, he ain't locked him up. Ronnie had some good defensive moments on him, but he ain't locked him up.
They was sending 2 at him every time he touched the ball. Damn. What Devin Booker say? We double teaming in open gym. We double teaming in summer league.
It's respect, man. we showing you respect.
Yeah, that's the respect you deserve. Scalabus Sierra's playing the summer league too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's fuck.
Did you see Darius Baisley was turning up for us?
Yeah, they like he need a roster
he
spot.
might need him. Hey, honestly, he was doing all the little things. If he could hit that little open jumper, just give us a little bit, then hey, you might actually need that.
Eddie
spot.
Lofton Jr. still hooping in the summer league too.
Where's he with the Celtics?
Yeah.
I don't know
Big
if
ass
I watched
body.
a single second of the Celtics. This
How many
summer league?
You know Moses Brown is playing?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Who else is
You got to
playing?
get it how you can. Like, that's real contract money for the week of work, and you never know who's watching. You know, a lot of the dudes won't make NBA rosters, but somebody overseas is watching. And
Moses Brown keep a job.
Yes,
That's
he
one
do.
thing about him.
A big-ass body.
Bassey was playing too.
Charles Bassey
Yeah.
for...
He was playing for the Celtics, I think.
Is he for the Celtics? Okay. Charles Bassey, man. He had an offensive rebound rate out of this world like 2 years ago, and then I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he's trying to find a job, man.
Trying to find a job. That's all it's about at the end of the day. You know, some of these dudes actualizing their dreams to wear a jersey with an NBA team's name across the middle.
And we got Dalton just thinking it up. Which is crazy because last year he was good.
Yeah.
So how you having bad time the second time? Maybe he's just in the fun.
The worst thing that could happen is a year two player not standing out in summer league in year two.
Yeah. Also, I think seems like ever since the trade, he just ain't been the same.
Yeah. I can understand how that can fuck up your mental.
Yep.
To be traded and be like, okay, I'm moving to Charlotte. Go to Charlotte, and they be like, get your ass
But you
back on this
talk
flight.
about like players that rise at summer league, like you would expect Dalton to connect to Ash. Like the way he scored, like in college at Tennessee or whatever, like you would expect him to go crazy.
Well, no, he had moments when he would be the only. He would be hooping for y'all. So
There was like a week stretch of like, oh, he might win Rookie of the Year, man. The Lakers got him, and then he fell out of rotation. And,
you also got to
Trade
defend.
him.
traded him.
We brought him back.
Brought him back.
They said
JJ
you
not
had a
gonna-
night off
yeah.
because we ain't even trying to put you in that spot where he just landed. They got a game.
Because JJ not gonna play you if you ain't defending.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, his offensive firepower is not good enough for his defensive woes.
Nope.
Like,
And-
Austin Reeves can give you 20 of them things, and it's like, yeah, my defense ain't great, but I can get you 20.
At least Austin is a competitive defender, though.
Mm.
Like he actually, like, I think Austin Reeves is a solid defender. He actually tries.
He is sometimes. A lot of times he just, I don't know. He do the same thing Luka be doing. He turn his head and somebody backdooring his ass.
All right, y'all want to get into some questions? Doom, for the Eastern Conference teams.
I'll throw out the first one.
Okay.
For me, I'll go with the Toronto Raptors first. Are we too expensive to be asked, or are we legit? That's going to be a big question for them coming up because they are one of the most expensive teams in the league, and they're not getting cheaper because all those contracts are new. So literally everyone has signed an extension, and they will be signed for the next 4 to 5 years. So they got to really come out and determine whether or not if this is going to be our legit core group of guys, or are we going to have to find a way to get less expensive and get some more pieces around the edges that kind of fit? Because like even when you look at this team, I know Scotty Barnes is the point guard, but like they don't really have a point guard. They kind of just a bunch of big wings who can all handle the ball and do different things. But is Scotty just like the full-time one? Like is he the
He's
one?
probably IQ.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah,
But I think this, because looking at this, I can see what you're saying, man. Like, I think the big thing is really the money and how much you're paying everybody, especially like Brandon Ingram hasn't played a single game. Manuel quickly, I don't
he didn't
think
play
he's
that
shown
much
you,
last year.
He hasn't shown you that he's worth the value that you're paying him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't, but he just hasn't so far.
Jakob
And then
Poeltl just signed for another 4-year extension.
You have an overlap of wings.
Yeah.
So somebody's automatically just going to be the odd man out, especially after you drafted Grady. Like, they have a lot of stuff going on over there. The only thing really is just the money issues.
Yeah.
Like, they could be a solid team. I
And
can
they
see
drafted Calamari Boyles too.
He
That'd be
looked
my,
pretty good in some of the
it's just where does he kind of fit in, especially with a team that, again, has an overlap of wings. And they seem like they're going to want to win. So if he's not playing the best or he's not the best fit for this first year, I wonder if they will kind of dial him back a little bit and say, like, we still do want to try to make the play in or still try to do whatever, you know.
Because like the East is weak, and if they for some whatever reason with the East being injured and beat up as it is, and then they somehow end up being like a 7th or 8th seed, they got to look at that season as a failure. Like the East, if the East is weak now when it's full strength, what the hell are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm. I think about what P said. Like P made a really good point, and he's been talking about it. How Toronto, I just don't see them like they just want to be competitive, and I could really see that, especially with how the way they kind of do things. I could just see them wanting to be competitive, and it's just how they're gonna run it. I could see what you're saying, but like I feel like they have a different point of view on this standpoint. They're gonna bring in the best talent they can, And they're like, because again, that's their free agency, and they're going to try to be the best they can. It's no point to take no step back because you're not guaranteed nothing in free agency. It's not guaranteed you're getting that pick. We might as well be the best we can for our country.
Yeah.
I think that for the Pacers, there are just too many individual Raptors. There's too many individual questions, right? Like there's a world where Emmanuel Quickley is good enough for the $32 million that he was promised, for the next 4 seasons, but we haven't seen it just yet, right? I don't really have many questions about Scottie Barnes. I think Scottie Barnes is a real player and like an NBA All-Star caliber player in many seasons, but like, what is his fit alongside Brandon Ingram? Something we literally do not know. And yeah, I've said this before. I'm not the hugest Brandon Ingram fan. I respect his game and everything, but something about the way he plays, I just feel like hasn't really translated too much. And maybe this is a situation where it does translate to winning. Like I don't want to discredit one of them playoff series. Was that against the Suns?
Yeah, against the Suns. He was really good.
Fucking dog. So I'm not acting like he's bad or anything, but I question his fit around your star player. And even when I tweeted that, people were like, Kenny, you missing the point. Brandon Ingram is your star player. And if that is the case, then holy shit. Like, I don't know if Brandon Ingram could be your best player and you thinking that you're going to make some noise.
Okay, so this is how I feel about that. Because, again, looking at this roster, I can see this is also the time where I feel like Scottie Barnes could be at his best. And maybe it don't equate to no all-star, nothing like that. But you got nothing but talent around a dude that's literally like an elevated modern Draymond. The kind of like he guards everything on the court. He's gonna be your point forward. He's gonna do a lot of like playmaking, a lot of all this stuff. All the other guys got to do is really get buckets and kind of buy into what they're doing. Like I could see Scottie having a really underrated year with this team.
I also question man, it's 2025. Where the shooters at?
Yeah.
All the shooters is gonna come off the bench.
Yeah.
Like everybody that can catch and shoot. Because right now, you just don't got a lot of that in your lineup.
Brandon Ingram shot the ball pretty well off the catch.
It's more about the attempts with Brandon Ingram versus like the accuracy of it all.
Brandon Ingram don't want to spot up. He wants to get in his bag.
Yeah, he definitely does want to get in his bag, and I think that's kind of what can get in the way of your team reaching its full capacity.
Because I was thinking about RJ too. Like RJ spent most of his career kind of playing as a third fiddle type guy or second to third type fiddle. So, like, he can. I don't know if you're going to get that same RJ Barrett you were trying to get, like, where he was, going crazy. But I don't know. I like them having weapons around Scottie Barnes. And then you have a closer guy in Brandon Ingram.
So, last year, and take these numbers with, like, somewhat of a grain of salt because, obviously, a lot of their guys didn't play. But the frequency of three-pointers, Denver Nuggets were dead ass last. We knew that already. And then Toronto Raptors were right in front of them. 29th in three-point frequency, and most of those were corner three-pointers. Like as far as above the break three-pointers, they just don't shoot a lot of them. Granted, they get to the rim a ton and so on and so forth, but in 2025, you have to have like the reason why it works for the Denver Nuggets is they're such an efficient offense where because of who their star player is, between the cuts to get into the backdoor cuts and the shots at the rim and the lack of turnovers, that works out. That formula doesn't work out without all of those other things. Yeah. And I've been a guy that's like, I hope that Darko Rajakovic ends up being the coach when they're trying to be good, which is this season, because I do like some of the sets that he runs, because it's like, I don't want to say it's similar to the Memphis Grizzlies in scheme, but it's similar to the Memphis Grizzlies last year before they fired Taylor Jenkins, where it's like everybody eats type of offensive playbook, and I'm excited to see what that looks like. But again, I question how teams are going to really guard them if this player's not a threat from three, this player's not a threat from three, closing up all the lanes for Scottie Barnes to create or even Brandon Ingram to create. So I think out of all of the teams in the Eastern Conference, it's one of the biggest wild card teams, and it's one of the more confusing teams because legitimately we haven't seen their lineups play together.
Yeah. And last year, the fact that they all were like hurt last year was just so crazy.
And that the 3-point thing you said about the Nuggets too, like even that was kind of detrimental to them.
Yes.
But it was crazy about the Nuggets that they even don't shoot it, but they are one of the best efficiency teams.
The game we went to where they played the Bulls, the Nuggets were scoring so like effortlessly.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about they walked down, Russell said cut, bam, layup. But y'all remember the Bulls hit so many threes that shit didn't even matter. Yeah. They caught up. So it's like threes are king in today's NBA. As much as you want to have an efficient offense, threes are literally king.
Yeah, I think the efficiency part is the thing because the Raptors were bottom third, or they were 22nd in the league when it comes to the efficiency of threes, while the Nuggets were number 3. Yeah. So though they didn't get a lot up, they made them.
Yeah.
And then the Raptors were at the bottom of both. So, again, biggest swing team. We'll see. But those are good questions. I'll throw out a team here. A question for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Will the loss of Ty Jerome hurt their secondary creation?
That's literally what mine is. It says, will we miss Ty Jerome?
Okay. Because, like, obviously, you replace him with Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is not the creator as far as, like, creating his own shot and opening the game up for others as Ty Jerome. Lonzo doesn't dribble the ball anymore. I didn't expect him to. He's more of a catch-and-shoot wing that can play make. And I just think about them having basically just Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, and maybe it's another offensive leap from, like, an Evan Mobley. But, like, they already stagger those minutes quite a bit between the Garland and the Mitchell, but I wonder those few minutes where neither of them are on the court, what does that creation looks like?
Yeah, maybe you just survive those minutes. Like regular season, you might survive those minutes. Just saying, like Evan Mobley might just in regular season take us home, but playoff comes, I'm expecting them to like one of those players should not be off the court playoff time. So I think they could figure that out there. I think you said it, though, with the staggering. I think it just allows it to be easier with Lonzo, too. Like, Donovan Mitchell already plays point guard. If we slide Lonzo out there and let Darius Garland get an extra few minutes of rest, I'm sure that, like, he'll be able to carry that second unit.
Yeah. I just think you probably just let Lonzo kind of get in where he fit in. I think he's one of those dudes that he doesn't really hurt you no matter what role you put him in. So I think he can come in and in those spare minutes and actually be the primary ball handler. Yeah,
you just can't let those moments from Ty Jerome go underestimated or like undervalued because he definitely did pull them home in some of those games.
Yeah.
I'll just throw out the team we were talking about earlier with Atlanta. Again, who is going to be their backup PG, especially in the playoffs? And again, they were missing Jalen Johnson, who was really big for them, but when Trae Young was off the court, they literally could not survive those minutes. Like, that was a real issue for them. Like, just creating a shot was an issue for them. So having a backup PG would just honestly, it would get, to me, I think mentally I already have them as like one of the, like a top team in the East, like maybe top 5, top 4. Having a backup, say they had Dennis Schroeder as their backup. That shit would elevate them so much in terms of like what I think they would be capable of. But again, we'll see what they can pull out this year.
Just like in 2015. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder's your backup, baby.
For me, it was can they win with Trae Young? If this is another year where you kind of just don't get over that hump and you went out and had this amazing offseason, now you have to really question whether or not if Trae Young is the guy. And if you end up having another underwhelming season, unfortunately, you're going to have to really start having those conversations. I know that they were kind of tossed into the air for a few years, but this is the year, man. I think this is the year that you really determine if we can be a competent and really good team with Trae Young being our point guard.
I think about that a lot, Darrick, that like how successful do you have to be in order for something like that to get away from your name? You know what I mean? Where like there are many players that we know and love and respect and be like, yeah, that guy's a star. Yeah, that can't even get to the conference finals. And in 2021, Trae Young did that. You know what I mean? And here we are in 2025. And I'm not even saying you're wrong with even asking that question pops up again. Because even with them making these offseason additions, they were like, all right, Trae Young is now show us. And it's like, damn, he did show us. Obviously, these last couple of years haven't been as ideal, but he has shown us that, hey, even with me being a small point guard, in 2021 version of Trae Young is not as dynamic as 2025 version of Trae Young. We made it to the conference finals.
Also, you have to look at like the teams that he's been. This is clearly the best team that he's been on.
Yeah.
Like fit wise, everything into it. Like he's not throwing Clint Capella lives, but bro, he's got defense around him. He's got people that's gonna run. Like he's got people that can knock down shots. He's got a lot of weapons around him that you want. So this might be a year you really do evaluate that. So I can't say you're wrong either.
Hindsight is so crazy though, because I remember they make the DeJounte Murray trade. We're like, yeah, let's do it, and then it's like, why the fuck did they just go get another ball-dominant guard to play alongside Trae Young?
Because it sounded so
I think we just wanted talent around Trae Young. And it was he's an all-star.
It was so straightforward. It's like, we need defense, DeJounte play defense. We need somebody to create, DeJounte can create.
Yeah.
So it's like, it should just
He's a hybrid. He's a hybrid of all that.
But then
DeJounte also didn't defend when he got there.
That's what I'd say. It goes back to the old thing, like, how hard is it to convince a player to go back to an old role when they haven't done that role in multiple seasons?
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray ain't played an all defensive level since like the first couple years of his career. It's in there. He can still get steals and cause some havoc, but like as far as a possession by possession basis, like there's a difference between a defensive playmaker and a defensive player, and the special guys are both, like a Caruso or Draymond Green. DeJounte Murray is more of a defensive playmaker versus a positional defender. Like I think DeJounte Murray is a hybrid between them both. What did I just say? Dyson Daniels is a hybrid. Did I say Dyson Daniels?
No, you said
DeJounte Murray.
I think Dyson Daniels, who's on the roster right now, is a hybrid of both. That's like deflection, steals, but also on a possession by possession basis. Even if you look at the box score and it says 0 stocks, you'd be like, yeah, he had a great defensive game. And some players don't really fit that.
I think DeJounte also just might be a culture guy. That was the culture in San Antonio. That wasn't the culture in Atlanta. Like, even though it was starting to, I think it was kind of going that way with Dyson, but I think he just kind of just said, hey,
I think it
they
takes
not
a
defending,
really,
I'm not defending either.
it takes a strong defensive player to one, be a little anchor for their team when their team not no good defend, like just generally not good at defense. And then at the same time, again, like I kind of figured where I was going, but again, like it's so many things involved into the defensive part of it that you have to be the elite of the league to change a culture defensively, especially with a team that don't even got defense.
For the Chicago Bulls, I say, can the ownership swallow their pride and commit to a full tank? Do not try to make the play in. I just think that's setting your franchise up for failure. It's just not good to continue to bring in 12th and 7 round picks. I just don't think you're gonna get the guy. Like, there's a likelihood you do draft a guy, but that likelihood just continues to decrease as you go further and further down the board. So let's at least try to get ourselves in top 3 contention where we can legitimately draft the guy.
How do you think they do that in your mind?
You trade Vooch, you trade Kobe White, and then you kind of just let Modest rock out a little bit. Like the team ain't gonna be good. I think honestly, if you just trade Vooch, maybe that can really set you up that way. Because I think that team mentally, the franchise, the owners want to compete, but you kind of gotta break that shit up a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just feel like it's no way you lose more games than the Utah Jazz next season, or no way you lose more games than who's some other teams.
At least give yourself a chance.
Like the Wizards or something like that.
Yeah.
The Wizards might win a little bit more games,
KB,
but that type of team.
they gonna be bad.
I mean, they're gonna be
They gonna
Wizards?
be bad. Yeah, they're gonna be bad.
bottom 3 bad again.
Probably.
You think so?
You think they're gonna win a bunch of games?
I'm drinking the Trey Johnson Kool-Aid personally.
I like the Trey Johnson. I like CJ. I think Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart will all be good additions. Like
They're not going to be good. Don't misunderstand. But if they were the 5th worst team instead of the 2nd worst team, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I think this is that's probably a 25+ win team.
I'm never going against Darrick when it comes to his opinion on bad teams, because it got me in it. What do you think about the Brooklyn Nets this year? Do you think they can do it again? My question for the Brooklyn Nets, because the Bulls, I feel like we talked
They
about
were
it
one of the
enough.
harder
They
teams
suck.
for me, by the way, because I just feel like we know what they're doing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I could see the vision. Like, you're throwing, for one, if you throw a bunch of paint at the wall, like, hopefully you make some art, like something pops up with that. And then also, they're planning for free agency. Like, they're trying to gear up for that. So I could see the vision. To me, my question was, who are you targeting, honestly? You know, it's a lot of the stuff that kind of can fall through. Like, maybe none of those guys do turn into all-stars. They're like long-term picks. Maybe a lot of these guys you're looking at free agency re-sign back. Who are you literally targeting for? I think they need like a bigger goal versus just kind of like, you know, we're just going to try to sign Jokic whenever he try to come off his contract or whatever.
Yeah. For the Nets, is who's the primary scoring option? Like, what do we like? I feel like they have a lot of playmakers.
Oh, you know who it is.
But they
Cam
haven't
Thomas.
signed them.
It's Cam.
They haven't signed them though.
He'll be there.
What they going to do?
But yeah, like, also, what is his like? What are we signing Cam Thomas to as well? Like, he wants 100 M's.
Well,
They
if he,
seem like they don't want to give him 100.
if he was going
M's.
to get 100, I feel like he would have got 100 already.
Yeah.
Still a really good ball player.
What if they give, nah. What if they did something
What is
really
like
crazy?
480?
No.
Would 480
Like, what
be?
if they did a big year, like a big 1 year big 1 year deal with a team option at the second year. So they can experiment with them. They can pay him the money. Look, give him respect. That shit don't work out, or you find something else. Hey, I'm sorry, but we might have to let you go.
I don't know.
Similar to what they did, similar to what like the Rockets did with Jalen Green.
1+1 team option.
Well, theirs was a 2+1, and it was kind of like structured weirdly, where like some of that money wasn't fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. I would pay. You said Jalen Green, right?
Yeah.
I would pay Jalen Green over Cam Thomas.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying like the structure of the contract.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's going to be something. It's not going to be. I don't. If the team was smart, I think they would kind of have a. They would do it.
They would have a way out.
They wouldn't do no flat deal where they're saying we're going to give you the 4 plus. We'll give you the 4 year plus the team the player option. Like, just don't do no long-term deal for no guy you're not committed to. You're not even willing to pay him right now. So it's just why.
Yeah, and he showcased he can score the hell out of the ball. He just doesn't do the other stuff.
Also, what option? Again, I don't like limited players, but like,
what's his other option?
What is the scoring option he is on like a really good team?
Yeah.
6th.
Damn.
Do you want to pay that man $25 million to be your sixth best player?
I'm thinking 6th man more than 6th best player.
Okay. But like, again, like, he's not going to be your number 1, probably even to number 3 to 4 guy on a really good team. Yeah. So you're going to be paying him that much money?
Is he also too young to gauge that though?
I was going to say, I don't want to limit who he could be as a player this early into his career, but based on the sample size that we got, a player like him with his just straight up lack of playmaking, it's hard for me to assume that you can be the first, second, or even third best player on the team because playmaking is such a big part of it. If you're coming off a screen and people can't expect you to hit the road, man, and we know you're going to fire up a 3 or a long 2, then it makes you easier to guard. Now, granted, the motherfucker make tough shots, so it ain't easy to guard, but it's just less, I guess, dynamic if we're using the buzzword. It's just less dynamic.
Yeah. I think the way he gets it to is kind of tough to rely on. He could flat out score, but as a small guard that's mostly going to get his shots jump shooting, taking crazy shots, I don't know how much you want to rely on.
He's strong too, though.
Yeah.
He'll put that shoulder into you on the drive. Darrick, Mike, guess Brooklyn Nets over under for this season based on betting.
I'm gonna say.
What is the?
I'm gonna say. Last year was like 17.5, wasn't it?
Around there.
So it's probably at 19.5.
I would say 17.5 again.
20.5 this year.
Okay.
Would y'all, based on today, bet over or under on that? Because I think their roster today is worse than it was last year.
That's what
I was saying. You don't got Dorian Finney-Smith in them. You don't have the moments from Dennis Schroeder. I'd probably say under. But then again, it's
MPJ might average 25.
17 games. You could 20
and a half.
I'm going under. If it was 17.5, I would take the over.
I might go under as well.
20 is a lot of games to win.
My question was, could Jordy Fernandez do it again? Because you could tell he's just a really good coach, and it's like he gets the best out of the players that he got. But you just look at that depth chart. You're like, I'm gonna read y'all their depth chart for next season, assuming that Cam Thomas is back, which I think that's again a good assumption. You just don't know the evaluation of what his contract looks like. But I don't know if he's the type of player that would take a qualifying offer. Maybe he already declined it. I'm not sure.
You're talking about who?
Cam Thomas.
I thought about that too, but I don't think he would.
All right, if this will load up, I'll let you know exactly where the projected.
You know, the point guard.
The Wi-Fi?
Why is our Wi-Fi so... Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the projected. This is according to Hoops Hype, so if you disagree, write them a letter or something. Starting point guard, Jaeger Demon. Shooting guard, Terrence Mann. Small forward, Michael Porter Jr. Power forward, Noah Clowney. Center, Nick Claxton. First lineup off the bench, Noah Traore. Jalen Wilson, I guess, is running some 2-guard. Keon Johnson, they probably should just flip those. Zaire Williams and Danny Wolf. Like, guys, that's bad. Now Cam Thomas goes into the Terrence Mann spot once he signs.
Yeah.
They got Drew Timme as a 3rd stringer. He probably starting on this motherfucker the way he be hooping.
Now, starting is crazy. But he definitely probably should be playing probably more minutes than Danny Wolf.
Yeah.
Or around the same.
Probably the same. They run them together in summer league.
Yeah.
Danny Wolf is an interesting. I'm very interested to watch him as an NBA player.
Bro, Danny Wolf is so crazy because sometimes he just looks like the most unathletic person ever, and then you'll see him move, and he looks actually pretty damn fast for somebody who's like that damn big.
Yeah.
but he's definitely going to take some time to get to acclimated into
Because the way he played at Michigan, it was just so unique that, like, I wonder how it's just going to be funny to see, man. He doesn't play a traditional big role. He kind of plays like a Jokic type of.
Not nearly as skilled as Jokic. So it's like, what does that archetype look like?
He's also not a center, so it's just like.
Yeah.
He's just in a center body.
He's a big-ass guard. All right, I'm going to go to the Indiana Pacers. My question for them is, how fast can they find the Miles Turner replacement? Obviously, they traded for Jay Huff. Jay Huff's a good ball player. I think he'll fit well there. When you talk about when Reese comes back after next season and they want to get back into contention, who is going to be the center that you trust enough to play in the playoff series? I don't know if that guy's on the roster right now. So the question really is, like, A, how do you get him, and who is it?
Yeah, literally my question was, what's the plan to get a legit center and not the whole back committee type mentality that Rick Carlisle has been preaching? He said he's done it before, but that shit just doesn't really work, unfortunately. I just don't really buy into that. You need, like, a legitimate starting center in this league. Yeah. The back committee thing just don't really work because sometimes all of them might be ass. Like, you just, like, it just might just be one of those nights.
They're going to run a bunch of units where Siakam and Obi Toppin or Siakam and Jarris Walker, and those things are going to be cool in the regular season. But I'm thinking, again, year down the line when they're back in the postseason, they're going to need somebody to soak up real 5 minutes. And Isaiah Jackson is coming off of an Achilles, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know
that's James Wiseman.
Oh, I think both of them. I think they both tore their Achilles this season.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Yeah. You made a good point earlier, too, just like you're not going to out-lose a lot of these teams. But I was thinking, how much of having your own pick could kind of determine this season, especially with Tyrese being out, Miles Turner not being, like, Jay Huff is your starting center. Could having your own pick kind of like, I don't know. Could you tank a little bit this year? Could you try to get some value?
Y'all think Jay Huff is the starting center?
Or is it Pascal? Unless they just start small.
I think it's Jay Huff.
You think it's Jay Huff? Yeah. They have a room. They have literally a center room. Jay Huff, James Wiseman, Thomas Bryant, and Isaiah Jackson. So
their roster's not bad enough to just flat out lose games, but like
they have an all-star on their
especially
team.
with some of the East players or East teams out there, like the Wizards, like the Hornets, or like Brooklyn. Like, you're going to be able to outbeat them.
Yeah, Nembhard's about to have an amazing year. He's going to have an MIP type season. So this is definitely this is going to be a good year for the Pacers. Don't write them off.
So what capacity? Don't write them off for
they're not going back to the finals. Okay. No. Just a good year for them is being like a top 5 seed and still looking good. And you
think they'll be a top 5 seed?
I think so.
I think they'd probably like play in.
Damn.
If they had Miles Turner, I would have had a way different opinion.
Yeah, well, losing your all-star point guard and your best center in the same offseason, I think that's going to hurt.
They're deep, though.
They are a deep team. Very deep team. We're going to see what Ben Mathurin got, coming into what his contract can be.
And especially,
Ben Shepherd.
Yeah, what is his value now? He in the playoffs, his value has now skyrocketed, if you ask me, for Benedict Mathurin.
He had a couple really phenomenal games, but also a couple real bad. You remember the like 6-possession stretch where he's fouled and he turned the ball over.
He also wasn't supposed to be in the game at that moment, too. I wouldn't really put that on. He was kind of thrown in that situation because Aaron Nesmith can't fucking keep his hands to himself. I don't put that on Benedict Mathurin. Okay. He wasn't supposed to be in that situation.
All right, I'll go next team. Pistons. Is Jaden Ivey sneakily one of the best offseason acquisitions?
I like that question.
Because, he's been on the team, but he ain't played in so long.
I like that question. He's on the team. I damn near did forget. And I just seen him in Summer League, too. Like, when they showed the Pistons, they were like, the squad showed up. Because I was thinking, this offseason, you brought in Karis LeVert, who's cool. But you brought in also Duncan Robinson to kind of replace what Malik Beasley was giving you and see how that figures out. But honestly, this team didn't take much of a crazy jump. It's going to take a little bit of internal development for them to take that next step and be better than they were last year.
And Dennis Schroeder gave you a lot in that series against the Knicks. Yeah. He was literally picking up Jalen Brunson full court, making it hard for him, making him tired. Who's now going to be that guy for you that's going to be willing to do that?
That's why I think that it's probably Jaden Ivey. I think that Jaden Ivey in a perfect world, can replicate everything Dennis Schroeder did and just be better.
Yeah.
Just be a better ball player overall.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hope so, man. I really want the Pistons to keep building. Like,
Same.
I think my question was, can they capitalize on the Open East? I thought last year, for them to go 7 with the Knicks was very impressive. So yeah, if you can really capitalize and come out and not have to start the season, they were not in the position that they were when they ended. Like they ended up They had a really good end to the season to where they ended up finishing at the 6th seed.
Mm-hmm.
You can come out strong, guns blazing, and set yourself up to where you can have some little areas where you can have some failure, but you still like solidify in that top seeded range.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
I don't remember the whole stats. Wasn't Detroit really good at closing out games? Like, I felt like they pulled out a lot of close games, and I think that's just hard to replicate year after year. You know, like how the Kings they just had like a lot of luck go their way, and they were able to pull out a lot of these games. I could be wrong, but I do remember Detroit pulled out a lot of close games. Like they were able to take home a lot of games. It's gonna be hard to replicate that, especially when you're not catching as many teams by surprise.
I don't know. I feel like usually young teams aren't good in the clutch. Now, that's just
Cade was
trying
really,
to find
Cade,
it. The
Cade was
internet's
really
tripping.
good in the clutch.
because, like, I just feel like it's just very hard for a young team to be good in the clutch. Because, like,
That's why I was surprised.
Because, like, also they struggled in the clutch against the Knicks. I feel like the Knicks really.
You talking about in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a different monster. That's
I
when the
can't
game
find
slowed
it.
down.
I'm sorry, fellas.
That's all right. That's all right. I mean, you don't end up with the record they do if you're not closing out as many games.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But
Somebody else throw out a team.
I will throw out. Give me a second.
I got the Sixers.
Talk to me.
How much longer can we keep hoping for Joel to be healthy?
Yeah.
I think that's the big question. Because, like, at some point, it's like, okay, we can't keep relying on this every year where we're like, all right, next year Joel will be healthy, we'll be back, and at some point it's like we gotta throw that shit out the window. We gotta do what's best for our organization and figure out what is the next step. Like, do we have to go out and get another guy and like figure out, is Joel just like someone we can't rely on to be here for majority of the season? We kind of just gotta take the little pieces that we get from him, or shit, is he gonna come back and be back to playing like an MVP, and we kind of just gotta be like, bet, okay, we do have our guy.
I think that's so hard to hang your hat on.
It is.
My question was, does Joel Embiid retire a Sixer? Just because of the fact that, again, this window is probably shutting for them. Like, especially if he's not coming back, again, it's going to be hard to be at an MVP level, but even 80%, you look at him and be like, he's probably not going to be defending the way he was a couple years ago. And that was a big part of, like, not only was he giving you 30 a night, but he was also giving you all NBA defense too.
Yep.
And so, like, the Sixers' success weighs a lot on Joel Embiid. If he can't get it done this year, I don't think it's going to be a bigger chance than the year after that. But I honestly think it's going to be discussions of what they should do with Joel Embiid if it does come down to that. And I feel the same way a little bit about Devin Booker. It hasn't had so much success, like, I guess, in the playoffs, but Joel Embiid has been about as good as anybody in the league. And I could see them just kind of riding him out too and just be like, you know what? This is one of our guys. This is like our franchise guy, one of our best players of all time. We're going to hang on to him.
But also Devin Booker's available. That's the issue. I think Devin Booker plays. So, like, they know for sure that even though we're paying Devin, we just gave him $75 million a year, he's going to be on a court for us at least. The success part, when Devin Booker had a good team around him when he went to the finals. Joel Embiid can't get past the second round. So, like, there's a different variance there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we can do any 76er conversation without the health being the number one question.
Yeah. And I hate when health is the question because anything
like,
could happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like that with Paul George and Joel.
Yeah. And
That's
Paul
why
George
I never
just went through a procedure too.
Yeah. That's why I questioned the Paul George acquisition. Why the hell did you pay him that much money? But if he's someone who's also that's questionable with health.
And the funny thing about them is they wanted to really front end not front end, but like they were expecting the most value out of the front end of that contract.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
On the backside, they said we're gonna give up the 50 and whatever it is because we want that chance for that window now.
Yeah.
That shit is almost gone.
I can't fault him for trying
That
it.
shit's
though.
almost gone.
It's that front end of that contract has been one injury riddled season, and this one, both of them right now are not hooping because of surgery, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, Daryl Morey was like, yeah, we understand this is a risk as soon as they signed it. Again, I think it's a risk you got to take considering, you lost James Harden and you're looking for another co-star. And was that during the finals? Paul George and Joel Embiid are doing the fucking panel together. Do y'all remember that? It was like a halftime show and they were looking at each other.
Yes.
And like, yeah, they about to make something happen. So I don't fault that. I mean, maybe the money, but the money was the thing that got you over the hump for him to say yes. I just don't know. I would love to come here and talk 76er basketball, but it's impossible to do that without knowing exactly what Joel Embiid is going to look like or if he's going to be ready, which they said he will be. So we'll see. I would love to be talking about them as like, we're so back. But it's impossible to.
JoJo was one of the players I missed most last year, man. Like, he is, again, I love the video game like characters. Any center that's creating like a damn shooting guard. You're talking about a dude that's 7 foot, that's sizing people up, taking them coast to coast, and literally, like, his mid-range is about as butter as can be. Just an absolute monster. I mean, literally was on Team USA. It was like, let me be the number one option. I don't care about Steph Curry coming off that screen. I don't care about Kevin Durant. I don't care about LeBron. Let me get my post touches. That's who the hell Joel Embiid was, man.
I said it on Linear. His MVP season will go down as one of the most underrated. Mostly because it didn't materialize in the postseason.
Yeah.
But averaging more points than minutes played is fucking nuts. And it's just like a group that basically only has like him and Will Chamberlain and like a couple
I used to look
people.
at it on FanDuel. His over-under for like first quarter points was like 12 and a half, 13. She was almost like 15, bro.
Yeah, no, he's get well soon. Next team, I'll go Orlando Magic. My question is Bane, the Silver Suggs enough jump shooting? And the last question I have for them is like, will we see some Anthony Black stuff? Like, he obviously is an NBA player.
Yeah.
The pick that you spent on him is one of the top picks in the draft that you want him to be more than a perennial backup. Will we see him ever take a jump? And like, if he actualizes his potential at least a little bit, then that takes the Orlando Magic to a whole nother level. But y'all know Trisha Da Silva in college shot it very well. His first year in the NBA, he didn't. Summer League, he's shooting amazing. So it's like, did he figure some stuff back out with his jump shot? And could that matter? They're calling him Fraud Wagner.
KB, you know who I was looking at stats yesterday for their roster? Played 60 games. I think he played like 10 minutes a game. Shot 30% from three. What the hell does Jet Howard do? Jet Howard seems like he should be like really good on this team because all you have to do is shoot the damn ball, but he can't find a spot really.
Well, he's a Jordan athlete. I saw that go trending on Twitter the other day. It's like a picture of all the Jordan athletes, and he's sitting in the back, and they circle him and say, "What the fuck is he doing?"
What is Jet Howard doing, bro?
He doesn't do much right now, at least. It's unfortunate, for them because that was the year they had the two lottery picks, one from the Bulls, and then it was Anthony Black and him in that draft class for them, and both of them. Anthony Black is significantly better than Jet Howard, but neither of them are like, yes, we hit those picks, and that kind of does suck.
The other question I had for them is
30% from three. I didn't realize it was that bad though.
I think we had the conversations before a little bit, and I didn't like the thought of trading Franz, but like, does it really make sense for both your players to not be strong 3-point shooters, especially if they kind of overlap in skill set?
Right now it does.
Just because they're so young? Yeah. I guess that was my argument too back then. Like, he's going to figure it out. But again, like, threes are so king. If you're a team that's constantly struggling from three, you might need a little bit of change.
Yeah.
30%. And it's only getting, like, the more he's taking, the worse he's shooting. The first year he shot like 35%. It's only because he was taking a few.
Yeah.
But, like, the more emphasis on it, he's not shooting the ball well at all.
Yeah. My question for them was, is Bane enough spacing? That was really it.
Yeah, it's going to have to be more than Bane, I think. Wendell Carter shot it very well 2 years ago. Was dog shit yesterday. Jalen Suggs being back, he shot it very well 2 years ago as well.
Similar to like the Scotty Barnes, or just like Jalen Suggs is again one of them players too. I think he's gonna be better than, again, maybe not statistically, but I think his value is gonna be right back up like sky high because he's not gonna have to have some of that offensive pressure that was on him last year. Like a lot of it's gonna be on Desmond Bane. He just could be a menace. Anything offensive, I'm taking as a plus, man.
He one of the best defenders in basketball. And you could tell they really missed that. And they were still a really good defense last year without him.
Yeah.
But that man, he will pick you up 94, dive on the ball.
Some say 96 feet. He be stepping on the line.
break his damn ankle if necessary for a loose ball. Like that it's so crazy how different your scouting is compared to like what you end up being in the NBA. People that look at Jalen Suggs as being the best defensive player in the draft class.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is what I got to do to win and to make so much money. So I'm going to be that defensive player. Same thing with like Andrew Nembhard. Like I look back on his college scouting thing after the finals. The downside of his like, the YouTube videos that they drop, he wasn't good on defense. And now we like, that motherfucker might make all
sometimes
defensive
it be like that. Do you remember we did, what's that thing called when we was doing like playing basketball on the trampolines?
Slam ball.
Yeah.
We was doing the slam ball. Do you remember what I said? I said, I'm going to be the gritty guy on the team.
Oh, yeah,
Y'all know damn well I ain't no gritty guy, but sometimes you just got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
To really help the team, man.
Yeah. Ryan Nembhard's pretty good, too, in Summer League. I forgot to get him a shot.
They said they play just alike.
Yeah.
They play like twins.
He went undrafted somehow.
Shit, Lakers pick him up, baby.
No, well, he got a job right now. I'm sure he might get a 2-way contract with the Mavericks.
Nope.
I'll go Hornets. Can we see any playmaking flashes from Brandon Miller? Just we need some. It can't be. And again, they signed some people. They got Colin Sexton in now. They got Spencer Dinwiddie in now. But as far as the people that you care about in your core, it can't just be LaMelo Ball is the only ball handler that can make a play. Brandon Miller can score, hit some jump shots, hit the three-pointers. His three-point volume was pretty high last season. But again, you have to be, buzzword, dynamic with the ball. And he just don't got that, or he didn't show that last season and the year before that. I think they just need him to take a playmaking jump if they want to improve and look at their core and say, yeah, these are the ones we want to go to war with in 2 to 3 years whenever it takes us to make the postseason.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just to round out his game a little bit better.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with getting better.
Yeah, he don't need to be, Trae Young with the passing.
Yeah.
But,
But I think also that's kind of why they drafted Concanipple. I think Concanipple does a lot of that as well. I think he's a high IQ playmaker where he's going to make the right play and make the right pass. And it's kind of like that great connector that I think can come in there and alleviate some of that pressure off of Brandon Miller to where he doesn't have to. Well, he does have to evolve because, naturally you want to get better as a player. It does make your team better. But, I think Concanipple was a great addition to help alleviate that.
Got Liam. Liam and Hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn near triple-double in the game.
Yeah, I was so excited to watch the game for Concanipple, and Liam was the one that stood out the most. It's like 29 points and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Intriguing team, though. Intriguing roster.
Yeah.
Mine is this is the one that again, alongside Sixers, you have to just look at the health. I mean, their whole season really depends on LaMelo in terms of can they even be a play-in to maybe a little bit better than that? It really depends. Can LaMelo be healthy for the year? He goes down, it's another Charlotte Hornets year.
Yeah, it's similar to the Sixers. It's just hard for me to rely on LaMelo. He just can't stay on the court.
Which is tough though too, because I feel like he gives us a great part of a season, and then he just misses a lot of time. I'll throw another team out there, which is the Wizards. How do you kind of balance playing the vets and the young guys? You got so many, you got some good vets that are going to help you win games, but I think a lot of this is coming. They want their young guys to get reps too. So it's just how do we kind of balance? We're going to play our vets this much so we can because they don't want to win the games, but they at least want to show they want to show potential. They want to show that they're on the right path. I just want to see how they kind of get it done because they have so many young guys. Yeah, the Wizards.
For me, it was who's their number one option. Kind of got a lot of good scoring. They got a lot of good players, but Trey Johnson, he's the rookie, so he may be the future number one option, but is he the number one option right now?
Yeah, my question is very similar, Darrick, where it's of the young guys, who will emerge as the go-to scorer? Because I think this year, if we were going to guess who's going to average the most points on the team, I think we'd probably go C.J. McCollum for this season, but obviously he's not, at least as far as we know today, not a part of their super long-term future. So it's one of these young guys, whether it be a Keyshawn or Bub or Trey or AJ, one of these dudes need to.
They got so many good dudes. I love what Keyshawn George has been doing too.
Yeah,
and honestly, I was kind of talking about it. I hope Trey starts. Really,
I would hope so too. But I feel like it's not super realistic to think at least to start his career, he might end up there by game 40, maybe. But
I might go.
That's a bucket, man.
I might go
because
CJ.
Chris Middleton's probably starting.
Yeah, tell me what you were going. I'm going to see what this depth chart thing got him.
I'll probably go CJ, Trey. Probably
Bilal Coulibaly. Bilal probably still starts.
Yeah, Sar. And then, honestly, it depends.
It was probably Chris Middleton. Probably still in that lineup.
I feel like we're forgetting a wing.
Here's what Hoops Hype got. Bub at the 1, CJ at the 2, Bilal at the 3, Keyshawn at the 4, Alex Sarr at the 5.
Okay, yeah.
Off the bench, you got Marcus Smart, Trey Johnson, Chris Middleton, Champagnie, and Marvin Bagley. Third stringers, you got A.J. Johnson, Corey Kisper, Will Riley, Cam Whitmore.
Okay, I was forgetting Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George should be at the 3, Bilal at the 4, and then you got Sarr at the 5.
Do they got 20 players on their roster right now.
Damn.
They just traded for Blake Wesley and Malachi Branham. Who knows if they're going to make the
did.
final roster. And they also got Dylan Jones, who they got from the OKC Thunder in a trade.
I really like
Tristan Vucevic is there too.
I really like Blake Wesley and Malachi Branham.
But they had Chris
when they
Middleton
got
coming off the
drafted.
bench, too, in that projection?
In this projection. they
Okay.
do.
I thought they were going to be really good with the Spurs.
Who, Malachi Branham?
And
And Blake Wesley.
they didn't turn into shit, unfortunately.
Well, Malachi Branham just was the same thing as Devin Vassell. So it was just kind of overlapping. And he wasn't good as Devin Vassell.
Yeah.
Next team, Miami Heat.
What is the
Go ahead.
what's the real value of Tyler Hero? 50 M's is not his value. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a detriment to your franchise to pay him $50+ million annually continuously. Like you're gonna have no flexibility to get better. And it's just, why are you paying someone way above their market value? It's not like he doesn't want to beat. I'm pretty sure Miami is a appealing place. It's not like you're the Raptors. Where like, no disrespect.
Ain't he a Raptors fan? Didn't he just have a whole monologue about how beautiful Toronto is?
But you gotta pay the players in order to stay there.
Yeah.
So you probably don't have to pay Tyler Hero $50+ million annually to convince him to stay in Miami.
My question for them was, how did they get out of this slump? For a long time now, well, it's been, especially since Jimmy's gone, even with Jimmy, it felt like the Miami Heat were a bottom of the barrel resources team. Like they didn't really have the draft capital to go get out stars. Like anything they brought in, they were just happy to get. Terry Rozier, we're happy to bring you in because we just needed something. I think that Norman Powell could be in a similar situation where he might not be the best fit, but they're probably happy as hell to just bring him in. I want to see the Miami Heat get out of this funk, man. They're always just getting bottom of the barrel resources. Something's got to change. And I don't know if it's because your top 2 players aren't really number 1 options, or you might think they are, but like they could be number 2 to number 3 options on other teams. And like you're kind of trying to survive off that, and it might just not be the way.
And they just lost Duncan Robinson.
Yep. And Pat Riley
They
said
replaced him. Simone Fontecchio, baby. Tech 9.
Pat Riley said he's not rebuilding. He ain't got no time to rebuild.
He too old to be.
So it's just like now you're really stuck in this spot.
Maybe giving Spo a full year with this roster just is a lot different. They traded. They made a lot of trades last year. This team was not fully together for a full 82 games. So maybe giving them a full 82, Spo can really do something with this roster.
I like that optimism, Darrick. Projected starting lineup is Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Norman Powell, Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware. That's a solid lineup. It ain't no contending lineup, but it's a solid lineup. Off the bench, Davion Mitchell, Hayward Highsmith, Jaime Jaquez, Simone Fontecchio, Nikola Jovic, Kasparas Yakashonis is there, and Shea Johnson.
Jaime Jaquez bounce back year? Is he back in the rotation?
Hopefully, for his sake. This that money year. The money year will get you to act different.
Yeah.
My question for them is, how do we cut out some of Bam's in-between game? Last year, I was so excited to see him shoot more threes, but that was...
Didn't he lead the league in fadeaway jumpers?
Oh, I don't know if that's a
No, I think it was McHale.
Oh, it was
McHale
McHale.
makes so much sense.
But again, like I think of it the similar way to McHale. It's just like watching this dude actually have several layups he could have, but he's gonna just pull up instead. Sometimes that's just how a player plays, man.
But you know what? It hasn't been the way he's played his whole career. Early in his career, Bam was in that motherfucking mode, man. What made me love Bam as a player. And now it's more mid-range pull-ups. And again, I want the 3 points to be there, but I just want to get rid of those long twos. So at least as many. Don't cut it out completely because it's a part of his identity.
The long twos or the short twos? The short twos is like when he's he'll get a bump
float
instead
like
of
a
a floater, or he's fading away off like 5
Fuck
feet
it.
away.
Get rid of both of them. Put your head down, big fella.
When he does that small
Yeah.
like fadeaway, it's just like, damn, you is actually kind of undersized, bro. You doing that fadeaway on a dude that's probably like an inch tall. And
He shoots 70% at the rim, which is a little above league average. That's enough for me to say get your ass down there a little bit more.
Yeah.
And his cleaning, I think I've said this before, his cleaning the glass page is so ridiculous when you look at his frequency at the rim. It goes red to orange to blue to blue to blue is blue. For centers, that's nuts, man. It shouldn't go that way.
No.
And he's getting more talented, so I understand wanting to get into, like, sometimes Bam will give you a bag move.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, Bam, you can really just. And
but
I
then
wonder,
he be having times where he be averaging like 20 something, but then he also have times where he's just not averaging nearly as much.
I wonder how much of that is like the lack of, I
Probably
guess,
mental.
overall playmaking on the team as well.
You
Yeah.
know? Remember how Kyle Lowry used to have that boy running?
Short roll jump shots, Bam, I don't like. Next team, we only got 3 left if I'm not mistaken. See if y'all know, say the same. Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep. For me, for the Bucks, what did I write?
I
Oh,
put down how successful does the Bucks have to be for Giannis to want to stay? I still think the roster is nearly not that crazy,
it's bad, Mike. You don't even have to just say it.
but they got Giannis though, and they out east.
And
Like,
they got Cole Anthony.
They can make something work. Hey, bro, I was on vacation. I seen that Cole Anthony pickup. I was like, "Ee."
Hey, me and Pierre were at a family
And you know what's
event.
funny? Cole Anthony and Kevin Porter Jr. was at Brickley's.
Really?
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah,
working
they
out
were
with
going against each
Brickley
other,
recently.
yeah.
I was like, damn, y'all just became teammates and y'all already working out together.
Yeah, me and Pierre were at like a family birthday party. And he was like, you saw Cole Anthony? I'm like, yeah. It was like, ah.
That's funny. I was like, "Ee," and my girl's like, "What?" And I was like, "You're not going to stand."
They got their projected lineup as Ryan Rollins, AJ Green, Kyle Kuzma, Giannis, and Miles Turner.
Also, Kevin Porter Jr. doesn't start.
Why?
I thought Kevin Porter.
APJ.
I thought KPJ would have started.
I also think Gary Trent should start. And I think Torian Prince should start over.
I think
Kyle
they should just
Kuzma.
run Giannis at the 1.
I ain't mad at it.
Run Giannis at the 1. Put the rest of the guys out there, man.
No, I like Ryan Rollins' game, though. I like his game a lot.
Who would you rather? You got to start off strong, KB.
Yeah, I like Ryan Rollins more than I like Kevin Porter Jr.
I like
But I
both
don't
of them
know if
off the
I'm-
bench.
I don't know if my glasses are fogged up based on the other shit with Kevin Porter Jr. I can't just look at his game anymore.
As a player, I would prefer Kevin Porter Jr.
It's fair.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Gary Harris is on this team, too. Don't
Yeah.
sleep.
that-
Tyler
yeah.
Smith, you see his bag work this offseason?
No, but I'm a big believer in Tyler Smith.
There
so.
you go. Maybe a breakout year and just
Honestly,
like that, the
he's
Bucks are
like-
contenders again.
I just like his fit next. The idea of Tyler Smith next to Giannis is like amazing.
I bet they probably wish they didn't trade AJ Johnson. This would be a great year for him.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, AJ Johnson. I saw that clip that was like worst trade in Bucks history, and it was a clip of AJ in Summer League. I'm like, let's relax. You know what I mean?
Because like, what if AJ Johnson? What if he turns out to be much better than Kyle Kuzma?
It's a real possibility because Kuzma's pretty fucking bad. But also, I don't know. I don't know. Never mind.
It's too early.
Bring
to say.
Kuz
It's
off
way
the
too early.
bench.
Bring
Stop
him off the
starting
bench.
him,
Stop-
man.
yes.
Stop putting him at the 3 so he can not play defense and not look good.
What
Bring
is
him off the bench.
what does Kuzma do after his Bucks era? Like, this is like a big year for him.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder is he mentally treating it as if this is like a make or break
He
year for
better.
me?
He's serious, bro. He is a ball player, bro. He had a really bad moments with the Bucks team. I know how Kuzma can get down though. So hopefully he can turn.
But he ain't got down like that since he was with the Lakers, Mike.
Well, after next season when his contract is up, I'm not thinking that he's going to be out of the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He just won't be making $20 million, I would assume. But then
But
again,
he-
$20 million
$20 million is a little bit over the mid-level
Yeah,
exception.
it might be exactly what he's getting after his next contract. I don't know. All right, couple more teams here. New York Knicks.
For me, let me just relook at the question. How much do we believe in Mikal Bridges? He's due for extension. He wants OG money. Are they willing to go that deep into the tax to pay him OG money?
That shit
It's
don't
just-
even make sense. Like financial, it just don't even make sense to do that.
Yeah, I know that Jalen Brunson took a pay cut, so they would be able to keep him. But at the end of the day, it's still a business.
Hey,
And it ain't no
that shit
disrespect.
in real life pissed me off if I was Jalen Brunson. He signed for that money. if I take a pay cut to keep the band together, to keep the team together, and you gonna take some of my future money so I can't get paid that money? Like,
Nah, I think you knew what you signed up for if you're Jalen Brunson.
no, bro. I'm a big believer. They got a bag waiting for Jalen Brunson once he coming off that contract. As long as he stay healthy and do what he do, he got a bag coming for
They
him.
better.
They got a bag coming
Especially
for him.
especially they don't re-sign Mikal.
Why would I pay my third and fourth best player 40 M's? That shit gets talked about every other day with OG getting paid 40 M's. And it's gonna
Well,
be
OG
Mikal now.
told them, if you don't pay me $40 million, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he had all the leverage in the world.
I don't know if you can afford to do this one with Mikal.
When is Mikal's contract up? Is it next season? Because you might have to pay him that money. Because Mikal, if he hits the market in 2026 where everybody got money, some team is going to pay him that money, whether it's a good contract or not. Let me see.
Let's see.
Current contract this is last year, 24.9.
Yeah.
So you
he's-
might just
yeah.
have to do what you got to do if you really want him.
Yeah, this
I
summer.
wonder if teams is gonna really be like, man, you know what? The way this shit going and the way the second April is, we might have to take our L. If we already don't believe that this team, especially if they don't show us we can get over the hump, I'm not gonna invest into this team for another 4 to 5 years. Like, I'm just not doing that.
Because right now he's currently making $24.9 million. What is his value
You said
now?
how much do you
30.
know?
He's making
24.9.
24.9.
I would bump him up to around 30, but 40 is insane.
He's better than Jalen Green. Jalen Green makes 30.
Yes, but Jalen Green, like, again,
But his contract
that's
is
the leverage with these. That's why I'm so glad I'm not doing these damn contracts. Because honestly, if somebody like an attorney or your agent's coming up to me saying that, like, man, X and so and so got so much money, which they did, like, bro, that's them. We talking about you and what you doing and what team you on, what position you in, with the circumstance. This is us. That's
like,
not
yeah.
them. We not them.
Because also his agent could be like, hey, he's better than Laurie
Bro,
Marketing.
like, go sign to them for that much then.
Yeah.
$30 million, this is what puts you put him at. You put him in the same conversation as Jared Allen, Chris Middleton, Brandon Ingram this year, Jeremy Grant, Jordan Poole, Emmanuel Quickley, De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, Drew Holiday, Aaron Gordon, Jalen Green.
I don't think that's a bad group to be in. I
Bro,
guess he's
he is-
significantly
he
better
is
than them.
That's
significantly
because
better than a few players on this list.
everybody is getting stupid ass bags, and people are looking at him like, why you get that money? That's just how it is.
I think he's at least a 35 annually guy.
Yeah.
At
Not
least.
bad. But for the Knicks' sake, do we think that that's what's going to get us over the top?
Impossible to know.
Your 4 best players are going to be tied into like 120 plus million.
No, more than that.
Like, yeah, more than that on the year. So, shit.
Who else is in this range? CJ McCollum's in this range. My question for them is, how much different was Mike Brown's offense versus Tom Thibodeau's?
Probably much different. Thibodeau's never had a good offense.
No, that's not true.
But
You mean schematically or
yeah, like schematically.
Okay, because like the results say that his teams are top 10 in offense more likely than not. It may not look pretty, but like these last couple teams he's coached has been a good offensive team. It may not be as free flowing as we would like, but like
Yeah, I'm just
You know.
more so talking scheme. It's usually just get a ball to the point guard and let him rock out, which works. But at some point, you just need something different. Comes easier to scheme against. Once you-
Tom Thibodeau got that point guard. He okay. My question for the New York Knicks was, I guess something similar. It was just like, how do you measure success with this team, especially coming off of Eastern Conference Finals? You just brought in a new coach. I'd hate to have them like give him a short leash just because where they were. Like, it's still tough to get back to that spot. Nobody's just writing you in there.
Yeah.
last team, I think. Boston Celtics.
Is this to my question was, is this a throwaway year, or is this a bigger goal in mind? Like, you have your top guys, you have JT, you have the Jays, Darrick White, and Peyton Pritchard, I guess. After that, I don't know who they really believe in or who do they think are going to be there in the next X amount of years. So I want to know, are they planning to look at Anthony Simon? Could he potentially still be there, depending on what type of year he has? Like, are there bigger plans, or just kind of like a whatever year?
Yeah, my question was, can they successfully retool around the Jays again?
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's kind of that's what they're gearing up for in 2027. They know for a fact Tatum probably won't play next year. Tatum apparently is recruiting Damian Lillard, so maybe they're looking at that and saying, okay, if we can get the one, we have everybody else. We just need to really lock in and figure out how do we get a quality center to play with this group that isn't going to demand $30+ million like Kristaps Porzingis.
Mm-hmm.
And then they probably look at it and say, hey, we good. We got our starting five, and our bench is Peyton Pritchard on a very team-friendly deal.
Because that Celtics roster, it wasn't their depth. It wasn't their depth. It was they had the best starting five in basketball.
Yeah.
And 2 of those starters are gone now. And Al Horford is basically got a foot out the door too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're missing some of them pieces that had you so tough.
Apparently he was supposed to sign with the Warriors last week, but he didn't sign.
I seen that the Lakers are trying to get him a contract. I think they said
The Nuggets.
the Nuggets or the There's a lot of suitors for Al Horford.
I mean, Al Horford's really damn good.
He really
Yeah,
is.
even though he's 40.
That shit didn't matter, KB, because hey,
Nice.
I seen him lock up some people on that pick and roll on the switch. I'm talking about lock up.
Yeah. My question for them is similar to the Pacers question about that center when your star player comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's Garza, it's Nemanja Keita, and I'm sure their options are more plentiful than what the Pacers may have right now. But I'm just curious of if this is a gap year, which that's what it's leaning towards, when Tatum is back, is that season, are we trying to get back into contention, or are we expecting Tatum to not expect a championship quality roster around him for one more season, and then we have the money to do this, and then we can do that. So I just don't know.
Luka Garza's a big season, baby.
Big season for Luka Garza. Go get paid,
What if he had like a crazy all-star season?
That's some 2K shit.
Like some
He averaging like 20, 10, and like 5 assists.
Good old-fashioned Jahlil Okafor hoops. Just back to the basket.
Just
bruising
going
people.
crazy.
All right, that's NBA for today. Is there anything that happened on your trip that was worth talking about?
It definitely was, man. I had a lot. So I did send you a picture of that card. This is not really crazy, but I showed you that picture of that Pokemon card that I bought. And it was a vending machine. It's called like a Lucky Box vending machine. Have you seen those before?
No, I haven't.
Basically, they have a bunch of like rare items in there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little bit of a scam too, because it's just like,
Sure.
it's a mystery box. But like you can get like a signed jersey out of there. You can get signed whatever. But like I bought the Pokemon card pack. And I was gonna wait to open it too, like, cause I was low key gonna show you, but I was like, you know what? Let me just open it anyway. And it was like a 10 out of 10 mint condition Japanese Pokemon card too, like the Japanese version.
Okie Doggy.
I couldn't even tell who the hell it was. Honestly, I thought it was like Ursula or some shit, like Moon Ursula. But regardless, like I don't know. I have that card and it's probably not worth as much as I paid for it. It was like $75 to get a box.
Well, I can let you know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
But I don't know. Having that shit was like, it was like a cool ass thing. Like I opened it up and my girlfriend just called me. I was just staring at the shit. Like I felt like a little ass kid. Like she's talking about it. She's like, you done looking at your Pokemon card? I'm like, bro, relax on me real quick. I just paid money for this. But that was one of the moments
How much do
he
Pokemon
had.
cards go for?
Depends on which one you're getting.
Wait,
Oh, they actually sell for a lot sometimes.
What?
bro, there's
Hey,
cards
bro,
that are
where you
worth,
been at, man?
There's cards that are worth a lot of money.
Dog, me and Avery are in Pokemon cards heavy right now. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy. I got this. So I've been collecting for like, when did we get the Nintendo Switch? Was that a month ago?
About
So I've basically been back into Pokemon for like a month or so. And
Are they ever redropping them?
what?
The Nintendo Switches.
Apparently,
no idea.
sometime, but I don't know if they be releasing it. Like the date, they'll drop it.
I've been collecting, finding cool cards in the wild, buying them from the card shop down the street here, just doing shit, got a binder, all the cool cards, whatever. And then I watched this TikTok that was like, if you don't want to burn yourself out when it comes to collecting, you have to have a plan, right? It's cool to just buy arts that you like or cool to collect certain Pokemans that you like. And I came up with a plan that I cannot wait to start. I'm actually going to start it today because I got the shit to me. My goal is to collect one of every single Pokemon, generation by generation. So binder 1 is like one of every Gen 1 Pokemon. Different variants, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start off with just any card. I can start off with just a base.
You're going to
Pikachu.
complete your
Pokedex.
Your IRL Pokedex. Yeah.
So I can start off with a Pikachu card that I find in a $1 bin and then level that up to a Pikachu EX, in the binder eventually. So I bought 9 binders for 9 generations. Yesterday I wrote index cards of every single one, the 151 of Gen 1, and I put them in my binder. So when I'm out in the wild, I don't have to think, oh, do I have a Raichu card? Because I can just look at my binder and see like, oh, Raichu is not there, so let me buy this Raichu. And I said that to Twitter, and they were like, Kenny, you got to film it. And I don't know if I want to make Pokemon content all of a sudden, or I should just do it.
Hey, I think you should just do it.
I was just,
Yeah, I think so too.
I've been really onto Pokemon too. Like I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos, whether it be gaming or just whatever. And one of the videos that popped up, I didn't watch the whole thing because it was just XQC or whatever doing some shit. But I'm pretty sure he was doing it. He was opening up every pack that's ever been made, and so he had the one that was from like 19 whatever, like
the $6,000 pack
in the box that he just opened up, and he's ripping them all the way till 2025, and it's just like, bro, that shit had so many views, and I just know people are like addicted.
Dude, it's like every card market, you know, it's continued to grow. I think it's bigger than what it's ever been, and just stroke of luck. My wife's how do I say this? My wife's stepsister is like a Pokemon trader and vendor. Like she goes to all these shows, and I'm like, she told us that there's a card show this weekend down the street from here. So we gonna lock in, and I cannot fucking wait, bro. Because I think what makes it cool is that Avery's invested as well. Like she got her like 6 or 7.
Was that only 1 year? Remember when they had
Nationals?
Wait, what?
Card show Nationals?
Is that where we went to?
Yeah.
You going?
No, it's at the end of the month, which is when we're due for the baby. So it's like
KB,
literally our due date.
just give me the money. I'll go for you.
Okay.
But
it's also Sports Card National. I don't know how much Pokemon.
I could have swear there was a lot of Pokemon cards,
maybe
bro.
people just bring whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like if anything of value, they're gonna bring the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I actually looked at the prices for that yesterday.
I seen it was a video of a dude that pulled like the 1-of-1 Magic, the game Magic. Like there's like a certain ring or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the one that
Didn't Post Malone buy it or some
Post Malone
shit?
bought that card for like whatever, a bunch of like millions of dollars. He was literally shaking as he like had that card.
Bro, I'm knowing.
And the comment was like, he was shaking before he sent it into grading. Somebody's like, bro, don't even send that shit into grading.
No way
like,
you send that to
you might
grading.
as well drive that shit yourself to the person. Drive that shit yourself, bro. Take off work because you getting that money back. Don't even take no chance of that shit getting lost in the mail. No. I'm not doing none of that.
So he sold it raw then. He didn't get it graded and just sold it to Post Malone.
No, it wasn't the same dude.
Oh,
This was a year. This was so. I think part of the value is that Post Malone drove up that value from buying the card off like some random vendor or whatever. But this is recently he had pulled the card, and it was just great.
I remember when what's the dude? Logan Paul. Logan Paul.
The
bought,
Pikachu.
Was it a Pikachu? I
think it was.
something.
It's
he wore it
the-
as a chain.
Yeah, it's the Illustrator Pikachu 1998.
Illustrator
He
Pikachu.
bought it for $5.27 million.
Is that the one with the?
Where he bought it, put it on a chain, then it's the Japanese edition?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's nuts to me. I would never get into it that much when I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But they go up in value.
See, I never look at myself as like even a card investor. I don't know if y'all saw that video I put up on Twitter of all the Shea rookie cards I got.
Yeah.
I got like a stack of Shea rookies, but when I bought that, I wasn't thinking this dude gonna be the MVP of the league and I'm gonna sell these cards. I just fucked with Shea as a rookie, and like one of them cards up off of $15, y'all. It is an $800 card today, raw.
See,
not even
I
graded,
think
just
the
straight up
exact opposite. Well, not that I intentionally sell, but I think it's actually it's kind of cool to have that type of value where it's just like one day this shit could be worth a lot of money.
raw.
You know, I think those are type of like valuables and those type of things are just important.
Wait, which Shea rookie card do you have?
I have so many. I have like 5 autos. One of them when he was still at Kentucky. I have the watercolor one, Court Kings auto rookie on card numbered to 25. I have that one, and it's 2 more. It's like something excellence rookie auto, and then I got like a stack of 60 hollow rated rookies, which I bought. I don't remember for how much, but each one of those cards raw like $65.
Are they all PSA 10?
I didn't grade it. They're not. None of them are graded. They're just all raw.
2018 encased rookie card with the Clippers, his side one, is going for $6,000 right now. And on average, it's going around like $250. But there's one on here. There's a few of them on here for like $5,000.
So yeah, I can. If I wanted to be an investor there, I could just sit and be like, when he retired as the 3rd greatest shooting guard of all time or some shit, then it's like, oh, he's a point guard though.
Or you get him on the show and also get him to sign it.
Oh, true.
That
Get
would
the
be
official
dope.
signature.
I got that signed Alex Caruso jersey you gave me. I'm just waiting for him to be DPOY.
One day, baby. One day.
I put it up.
Darrick has been into chess after the Derrick Rose thing.
I played one night, yeah. I didn't play last night, but it's been fun.
It is fun.
I played a bunch of fans.
Oh, you
the other
did?
night.
They was busting ass?
They was busting my ass.
Do you get to see their rating before you play against them? And they like,
it was like you're a negative 1,000 against
Holy
them,
shit.
and I'm like,
so,
what it is?
so what's your rate? Like 920?
Let me see.
I think my rating is 920. We played against each other, and I won because he took too long.
Bro.
Because you was busting my ass. You was definitely busting my ass, but the time ran out, and I got the win.
Bro, I told you I went to the strip club with my girlfriend, right?
I cannot wait to experience that personally.
Bro, first of all, we get there. This is the pack that's ever been.
Really?
Like, I'm talking about every one of the seats at the catwalk that's taken up. All the sections is like, they really juking or whatever. And so me and Elena trying to find a damn spot. We talking to one of the dudes. Dude he talking about, yeah, 200, I can get y'all some seat. I can get y'all this little section over here. He say, bro, what? Like, he not even talking about a section. He's talking about seats.
Just straight seats.
Like, straight seats. I say, bro, it's so packed that I wanted to, like, have a good night. I'm thinking about it, like not even 5 seconds later, just two people get out of their seat. We just took that shit so fast. It's like, bro, get the hell up out of here trying to charge us like $200.
Did y'all sit at the
Bro, we were like
stage?
Right. We were right there. We had some good ass seats. We were right there.
Good ass seats.
Good ass seats.
I like that.
Do you remember where we were sitting?
Yeah.
Like literally,
right
like as soon as they walk out, you're one of the first
already.
people that they kind of see.
Yeah.
And we were sitting right there.
How long were y'all there?
Probably like
Because
a
we
few
were in the
hours.
group chat. It was 3 o'clock our time. So it was 1 o'clock in Vegas. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Probably left at like 2:30ish.
Okay.
We weren't there for too long, but we definitely had like a lot of fun. One of the things that I realized about going to the strip club, I don't even be caring about the damn girls that be there, bro. I be so invested into the music that be playing and like I remember one of the girls telling us specifically like they get to pick their 1 to 2 songs that they can dance to.
Right.
And so I'm looking to see what songs you pick and what songs you want to turn up to. And I told y'all, some girl picked the 2K intro song. It was the intro to 2K17. And I was just like, there's just no way you're picking that song because you have to turn up the guys to get your money right.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way you got some song
Maybe she
that
figured
everybody...
there's a bunch of 2K players in it.
Yeah, Summer League, baby. There's some hoopers here.
No, don't do it that way. But yeah, I was playing to my girl, like, if you're picking a song, you got to pick a song that the guy, like, you can turn up to, but the guys can enjoy because they're going to feel the music and they're going to want to throw their money.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just pick no shit that you just liking because it might not be
went
relatable.
On what, like a Saturday?
It was Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Wait, no, Saturday.
Okay.
It was Sunday, but it was on a Saturday.
I see what you mean, yeah.
It was busting?
Yes, bro, yes. It was the most it's ever, like, most people I've ever seen there. Oh, you know what's also crazy too? So again, I'm kind of out, like, this is late as hell. Me and her are kind of out of it. We kind of just heading up there. So we hop into the Uber. We get in the Uber driver say, damn, man, the ride just canceled out for you, said it was done. Like, I guess he hit some shit where he said, like, he already finished the ride.
Oh.
And so, like, we didn't go anywhere, so it didn't charge me shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, you just put it in again? And I was like, it's not working or whatever. Like, I forgot, I think, whatever. I was like, you got Cash App Zelle? He's like, yeah, I got Cash App Zelle. But we got to that club, we got right out that car. He didn't say shit to us. I forgot all about that shit.
He gave y'all a free ride.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, he probably just took that shit as an L. Because it wasn't far away.
Yeah.
But it's just like, he didn't say shit to us as we were getting out the car. And it's not like we were trying to remind you.
And how
like,
is he going to find you?
I don't know. Like, he could have walked into the club.
He finessed himself. Like our one driver did walk in the club with us. Y'all remember that?
Hey, that was so crazy because I remember I was looking at my phone. I was like, he ain't canceled the ride yet. Like he hasn't said it is finished. Yeah. And I look and he's in front of us.
Yeah,
he's in front of us in line.
He's like, you know what? They about to have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time with him.
I never saw him in the club though.
That boy ducked off upstairs fast.
Yeah, that boy might have went somewhere we never go. Who knows?
One thing about my girl though, my girl was throwing some money because she would feel bad for some of the strippers that the guys were throwing money to. I was like, come on now.
I mean,
come on now.
I kind of shared that as well.
Yeah.
You know, they're actually performing. They're doing like acrobatic shit. And if nobody's paying attention,
bro, I told
Hey, I did that once when at the single table where the
Oh yeah, it's like a smaller stage next to the big stage.
I went over there once because she was over there dancing by herself. I had her some. I was like, "Bet I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go throw some money."
Oh no, I didn't even tell y'all the funniest part, bro. When I drink, my seal be broken. What that means is like you gotta pee a lot. I already have to pee a lot, but like when
you do.
I gotta go. Yeah. But if you've never been to the club, usually there's a guy in the club
with
who's
cologne,
handing out cologne, napkins, whatever you need.
It's your refresher if you've been in there for a minute.
But you're supposed to tip him.
Yes.
And I've gone in like 3 or 4 times. I've not tipped him.
Damn.
He cool every time though. He cool every time because whatever. I finally go in there because I feel like I just feel bad because I've been holding my pee. I was like, I gotta go in there. I just gotta tip my mans. I'll tip him a few dollars. That's all he needed because I had to go back later. He said, "You don't even got to tip me again. You good. You good."
Set him up for the night.
I just can't believe that. Part of it, my night was like, I don't feel like going to the bathroom because I don't want to interact with this dude ask me for money for handing me a damn napkin or paper towel.
What are they called?
I don't know. Like I had tipping the guy that was serving us drinks, whatever. Like that he doing his, but like handing me a napkin, squirting soap in my hand to wash my hands. Come on, bro.
Well, he also offering you a whole bouquet of cologne.
I didn't take one. I had my own cologne.
Yeah.
Everything.
The Tootsie's place had the biggest cologne collection.
Yeah, he had a massive collection.
That shit was so big.
They're literally just called bathroom attendants.
Bathroom attendants. That makes sense. That makes sense.
My girl said there was one in the girl room too. So,
oh, it was? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I didn't know they had one of the girls. They said they'd be offering perfume. So
to answer your question about your Pokemon card, it's about a $20 card.
In 5 years, it's gonna be $200 though.
We got to find a market for Okie Doggy.
Damn.
But it's about the experience.
No, yeah, I'm one of those people. Like, I don't mind taking an L, especially if I get that instant gratification of getting like a mystery box.
Sure.
I told you I bought that damn vintage clothes mystery box. That shit wasn't shit in there, but like the idea of you could potentially get some shit like that hooks me.
Yeah. Sound like that's like gambling 101.
Not really.
It's the idea of that's 2K
Bro,
shit. 2K pack openings. It's the idea of getting a Galaxy Opal more than anything.
Yeah. That's why MLB take the fun out of it because you can just buy the cards with the money.
Make it easier for you. Just make your God squad with cash.
I tried some gambling too. Like we were on the machines. Mm-hmm. That shit is not fun, bro.
Machines are never fun for me.
Like dead ass. It's so anticlimactic.
I just won money this weekend on the slot.
That shit is not fun, bro.
It's not fun, bro.
Well, when you win.
Slots.
Oh yeah.
I go to a table and gamble, but slots.
I like the tables a lot more.
What tables would you go to?
I'm more of a.
We are roulette.
I like roulette. I've done blackjack.
Blackjack, yeah. Those
you
are
gonna
my
do Uno ones?
Huh?
You gonna do Uno?
I would love to play
I can't
Uno.
wait to see what format they have for Uno, bro.
Yeah, cause like
who gonna say that's not how you play Uno? They gotta have the legit rules.
Yeah,
Cause somebody talking about I play Uno this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is stacks in the official rules?
Yeah.
It is?
There probably is. You can't play the street way.
Definitely can't play ups and downs and doubles.
Imagine you get caught on the +4 train.
Hey, man.
Because like if I hit somebody with a draw 4 and I take all their money, what's up? Like, is he gonna be mad?
Yeah, he finna be mad. He losing money.
I feel like that.
I ain't
Uno.
never seen somebody happy they lost money.
I feel like the Uno thing could really cause some fights.
People lose friendships over Uno. Imagine losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because or was it just a dealer versus everyone else, like it is with blackjack?
Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, that's gonna be real interesting.
I had a fun ass time though, man.
I'm happy you got your vacay. You had yours too. You went to Florida.
I went to Disney. Yeah, I want to go to Vegas though. Vegas is always fun.
Is there ever a time where Vegas is not hot as shit? Like, what are their winters like? Winters.
We've never gone in the winter.
I know. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
I think it's usually around the 80s, probably 80s, 90s. Probably just don't hit the hundreds like it is when we go for summer league.
In December,
I know they get real.
60 and
they get
27.
60s. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. It is the desert. It is the desert.
Yeah.
You know, desert when it's cold, it's cold. Interesting.
Yeah, but I will say the nights in Vegas are very nice.
Yes, I would much rather. It's nightlife is real that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out at 2:00 in the afternoon, but 2:00 in the morning in Vegas.
No, that's 100%
I don't
fact. My
Weather's
girl was
nice.
trying to schedule some shit, and I was just like, man, let's just chill out a little bit. We'll go out later. Like it just don't hit the same at like again in the afternoon versus You get the nightlife. The weather is a lot better at night too, where it's a little bit like manageable. It's cooler and stuff, so way better at night.
All right, I'm happy you had a good trip. Hopefully next episode we'll have our boy Pee Wee the Plug back. Be sure to tune into the linear episodes. Again, we got one that dropped today. As this came out, it already dropped, but we get reruns. And then next week is our last week of linear for the season, man. So tune in to that as well. That is Tuesdays around 2:00 Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. Love y'all. See y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.